shit, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Get to taking that off me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the coffee green. I'm talking late night for you. Love it, shit, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Get to taking that off me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the coffee green. I'm talking late night for you.
Hey y'all, what's up? As y'all see, the thumbnail done changed because more done happened. Come on in the room. Welcome. Come on in. Welcome. Thank you, Love Yasmin, for being a mod. Come on in the room. What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to the Moo Room. It is your girl, Sister Girl. As you can see it, we gonna roll it out. Welcome. Come on in. Y'all, how is everybody doing? 2024. It is Talk About It Tuesday. And we is gonna talk about a few things that's going on. Now, as you see, like I said, the thumbnail done changed a little bit because we just gonna switch up the order a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So let's get started. Please. Hey, Beverly. Happy Tuesday, Beverly. Welcome. Come on in. Thank you for speaking as you come into the room. If you can, please speak. It's just only polite if you step into somebody's living room to speak. And if you can, please hit that like button. It's free 99, y'all. It is free 99. Okay, so come on in the room. We are streaming from Sister Girl in the Moo Room. We're streaming from Moo and Mimosas, and we're all also streaming from Facebook and Twitch. So come on in the room. Hey, Unicorn. Hey, Boo. Welcome. Y'all, if y'all can please do me a favor. If you have not subscribed to Sister Girl's Moo Room, it used to be Sips with Sister Girl, but we switched it to Sister Girl's Moo Room. If you have not subscribed to that, please go over there and hit that subscribe button. I will really so much appreciate it. Now, y'all, let's get started real quick because I got a few things to roll out and I just need to get it rolled out. So let's start with Miss Tiana Taylor and Mr. Iman. Okay, so Tiana Taylor and Iman. Tiana's mad right now because she say that he not being a good dad. And hold on, let me take this down. She said that he is not being a good father right now, that he is not being a productive father right now. And yes, please hit that like button on both pages. If you on any page, y'all, even if you're coming in and going out, just hit that like button on the way in or on the way out. I will really appreciate it. Okay, so Tiana Taylor is saying that Iman is not being a good dad, that when, amending their separation, and this is on TMZ, y'all, because TMZ been on it today, and after I was watching somebody and they were saying, how they get their tea. And so I was like, let me go on over to TMZ today. And when I came over here, baby, was I getting the tea? Okay. So, she said that he ignores the safety of their children and that, all he do is smoke marijuana around the kids and all that good stuff, that he's just not being a good dad. And he said he constantly demonstrates a clear disregard for the safety of their minor children or whatever. So Iman, of course, says he denied all that he would never put his kids in danger and all that good stuff. Now, Tiana and Iman, like, this is my thing. When y'all was together, he was doing the same thing. He wasn't doing nothing, I don't feel, different than what he did when y'all was together. Amending y'all breakup. I'm not saying that, he didn't get worse. I'm not saying he didn't got better. I'm not saying none of that. Y'all, I got the camera off right now because, to be honest, I got my bonnet on. I am in the moo room today. When I say I am chilling, I am chilling. I just got off a vacation and off a road trip. So, y'all, I just didn't feel like it. So that's why my camera's not on. If those of you were wondering, why, sister girl, why you ain't in the camera today? I just didn't feel like it. I just didn't feel like getting myself together, or whatever. So that's why my camera's off, y'all. But anyways, you said exactly, Unicorn. He probably has been doing that. He probably's been acting like that. That's why I'm saying now all of a sudden. But then again, we have to also remember that they're also in the middle of a divorce or a separation. They're all getting divorced. They're in the middle of a divorce and custody and all that. And if she's trying to not give him joint custody of the child, I could see that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I could see her, every little thing he do, she has to run and, kind of build a case against him. I can see that. But like I said, I feel like he's been doing all these things. I don't feel like it's nothing new that Iman is doing that he hasn't been doing. I feel like he's always smoked weed. He's always, done Iman. You know what I'm saying? They was, doing their little freaky things, allegedly together and allegedly apart. I don't know. But what I don't like is her being so close to Drea. Drea is not a good look for Tiana. Drea is not, and some people might like Drea and they might be like, sister girl, don't do her like that. But Drea is not a good look for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, Drea don't have a good track record of much, So, and she said that they're just friends, that it's nothing, that people were trying to make it seem like, allegedly they're just friends or whatever like that. But like I said, I don't think that Iman is doing anything that he hasn't done before, that she's not aware that he's doing. And I feel like maybe, she should have, led with that. She should have led with that if she really feel that Iman was, whatever. But, she always was like, he's a good father and this and that. And now that you guys are going through a divorce, now he's neglectful and all this. But, I don't know. Yes, Drea from Basketball Wives. Unicorn. I don't think her and Drea is a good look together. I don't even think they're good look because Drea is very calculated and she's very sneaky. And it's just a lot about Drea that, it's just, that's just my personal opinion, because like when the thing came out about them, allegedly, let me say allegedly, word on the curb, that they were supposed to be being lovers or whatever, allegedly. Let me throw my allegedly banner. So when that stuff came out, Drea, she didn't even come back and try to debunk it. She didn't try to, what I'm saying, make it look okay. For the fact is that she know that, Iman can use that against her in court. She can make it look real. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just don't. And then Drea just never been a good friend to nobody. Even on Basketball Wives, she was never a good friend to anybody. So I don't know what makes Tiana think she will be a good friend to her. But that's in my humble opinion. Okay. So I don't know, y'all. I think that he been doing some, she been doing some things or whatever. So I guess I don't, and he been acting like that, but I guess now it's a problem. I guess, I I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Um, I didn't like her either, Unicorn. I wasn't a big Drea fan either. I wasn't a big Drea fan either. So I get that. I wasn't a big Drea fan either. So that's Tiana Taylor and Iman. I hope they can work it out for the sake of Junie and what's the baby name? Huh? And Rue, for Junie and Rue. I hope they can work it out for Junie and Rue. That would be great if they can, because Junie was really a daddy's girl. You know what I'm saying? Like she really used to mess with Iman. Like, and Rue seemed like she was a daddy girl at one point too. You know what I'm saying? And they are two young girls, and even though they dad and they mama, because I love Tiana Taylor. Don't get me wrong, I love her. I do. But I don't feel like she always be innocent in everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, we give our childhood stars, we give them a break sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes they be having an aura about them and they be having some things they need to work on. So I'm just saying, I hope they both work on it for the sake of the babies. Okay. Then let's see who's next up on the docket, girl. Because I told y'all I'm about to roll them out real quick or whatever. Okay, next on the docket, let's go with the Zeus Network. So that's Lemuel, Natalie, and this whole Smiley thing. So y'all, I don't know who watched the baddies this week, but the whole show was garbage. It was so offensive. It was so disrespectful. Yep, I said it, and I'm sticking to it. It was so disrespectful. It was so garbage. It was so like, why would you do that? Why would you do what they did? They made the whole 45 minutes about this young lady, Smiley, having a let me get Tiana and Iman off this screen, about her having a seizure. Okay, about her having a seizure, and because I want to show y'all some things that hold on. Because I just didn't like it. I thought it was so distasteful. It was so distasteful. The whole I'm trying to find, sorry y'all. Thought I had all my stuff queued up, but I didn't have that one queued up. Give me 1 second. But anyways, it was so distasteful. If you watched this week, it was very okay. So here it is. Let me get it for y'all. So for 40 minutes, I want to say about close to 40 minutes. This is how they acted.
Girl says she don't drink. She lies about fucking everything. I don't know if she's drunk or not, but 3-4 shots do not do that to you, mama. I'm 5'1", 118 pounds, and 4 shots don't even put me on my ass. You a hefty girl. Like, ain't no way you can't handle that liquor.
Oh my God, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Oh my God, Smiley.
Smiley is now being rushed to the emergency room here in Ocho Rios in Jamaica. I'm so worried.
Hey! Smiley, why the fuck is she
Oh no, she's having a seizure. She's fucking fake.
Now, I got so much to say. So, y'all, did I have it on the screen? Hope I had it on the screen. But anyways, I have so much to say about that. I just have so much to say about that in itself, because if she was faking that seizure, y'all, she good. She good with it. I mean, she a good actress. She deserves a soap opera award. She deserves a reality everything. Now, in watching that, I had a few concerns. I did have a few concerns about everything that went down in Jamaica. I did. Because she didn't drink she don't drink. And y'all didn't think it, and Sky was like, well, she want to drink, so I'm going to let her pour her own troubles. That's what Sky said, right? Okay. So Sky let her pour her own troubles. Hold on, let me give me a second, y'all. Sky let her pour her own troubles in Jamaica, and she poured. I guess she decided she was gonna get lit. She was gonna get lit. Then they're like, oh, she was fine, and then all of a sudden she started feeling sick or whatever. Now, and then they're like, well, we've never seen her drink that much. We've never seen her, drink like that, and all this other stuff, right? So I'm like, Smiley, I don't know. I just think they didn't like her. I just really feel like they didn't like her. I feel like they put her on the show so that she could be the one, like the villain of the show. I just don't think they liked her. They fought her because she took the Mariah, because of the whole Mariah chain thing. And then they got the chain back. Then she gave Mariah her, but Mariah won't give her chain back. Then they had something to say about her fighting, but then they let Mariah's sister come to the club to fight her. It's just a lot. It's just a lot that, you know what I'm saying? It's like a lot that just ain't gelling. It ain't going together. And so I'm in my whole, the way I'm looking at it, I'm just like, if y'all just didn't like the girl, but I feel like they was trying to get her to quit the show so that they didn't have to pay her. But she was smart. She was a smart girl. She like, I ain't about to quit. Fire me. Because if I quit, I don't get paid my whole entire contract. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys, decide to fire me, then, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all gotta pay me. So they was trying to like get her to leave. They never want to fire nobody on baddies, but they are. Hey, Sonic. Hey, Boo. Y'all go follow the disrespect. If y'all want news in a way that you've never had news before, in a cool environment, real laid back, good people, good people over there. Go follow the disrespect. Drop the disrespect YouTube in the chat, please, somebody. But yes, if you what was I saying? Oh, Smiley. So I feel like they really didn't want her on the show at all. They didn't want to be bothered with her. They just wanted her, that's just me. That's how I feel about it. That's what I think. I feel like they were picking on her. It's so much easier. Like, she's the underdog big time. You know what I'm saying? But it only helped kind of little bit elevate her. And then the whole thing with Mariah Lynn and all that was whack. It was all whack. The whole first of all, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. First of all, it took. Hold on, let me. Thank you, boo. Yeah, go follow the disrespect, y'all. Help her get her I know my backup channel. Please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe so I can get, but let's get her numbers up, y'all, so she can start getting monetized. Please go help our sister out. Each one help one. Y'all, please, 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 please go help her out. It's all the disrespect on YouTube. Okay? So please go follow sis, help her out. Help her get her subscribers up. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching on the replay, please go over there. Just y'all, it don't cost nothing to subscribe to someone's channel. It don't cost nothing. It is free 99 to hit that subscription button. You ain't gotta watch it. I subscribe to a lot of channels, y'all. I probably ain't never visited again. So, but just please go hit that subscribe button. Help, let's help each other out. 2024, we want everybody to win. Okay? Please, 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 please do that. Do that for your girl. If you're watching it on the replay, that's all. You know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, go over there. If you find a good community of melanated people that a good community of melanated people, let us all win. You know what I'm saying? Let us all win together. That's how we're gonna be successful. That's how we're gonna overcome and stay on top. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold on. I think Unicorn dropped it. Okay. Thank you. Man, that's how so please just go over there. You know what I'm saying? Even if you feel like something ain't your forte, y'all, hit that subscribe button. Just be like, I ain't gonna go over there and visit, but just help them people, help another, especially as melanated people, we gotta stick together and help and love on each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's my peace still, so please let's do that. Let me see. You said I gotta get drunk my last class with these badass kids. It's in 2 hours. Give me prayers. Girl, I'm praying for you, sis. I already know how you doing it. I already know, but I know they love you because your energy is hilarious. So I already know. Oh, you got the okay, you put it in the second. Okay, thank you, boo. Thank you. Put it in on both channels if you could. Thank you. I would really appreciate y'all. Love y'all so much. So much. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with your girl over here. Like I said, I'm going to try to make it sweet and short and get on through this, my little checklist. So anyway, that's what I was feeling. I feel like Natalie and Zeus, they're under fire for that. Because Natalie felt like she needed to go and defend herself for some strange reason. Lingwell, he don't care. He but Natalie, she's gonna take a little bit more because she is the EP on there. You know what I'm saying? And it was interesting because what's her name? Smiley was like, yeah, Mariah Lynn, tell how you sleeping with the producers on the set. So, they spilling all kind of tea before the reunion. The reunion is next week. And they trying to spill all kind of tea before the reunion come in. And I mean, they beefing. The girls are fighting. They are fighting. So, anyways, people was under fire about Natalie. Like, all you care about is Zeus. You always talking about you in Dubai, you doing big things, you making money, you a boss, and this and this and this. But you ain't never got your baby with you. That's what they said. I ain't said. So, Natalie and Natalie fashion. In Natalie's fashion, Natalie feels like she had to defend herself. Okay, hold on, let me show you. So Natalie feels like she had to defend herself in Natalie fashion because everybody was like, yeah, you talking about you such a boss. But where is Journey? Like, you never have Journey with you, boss. You know what I'm saying? Why you can't boss up with Journey? Okay. So Natalie, takes to her Instagram in her feelings.
What's up, you guys?
And she started with I can't wait to get home to Jacob and Journey. She started there. And then she starts in. And she's like, one thing about y'all will bash a working mom. But if I turn around and bash the way your kids needs a whole lot, then I'm wrong. So let's do this. You worry about your kids, and I'm going to worry about continuing to set Journey up as a trust fund baby. Her college tuition at USC, the private school I went to and graduated from, is already paid in advance. Meanwhile, I'm on the board and paying other kids' tuitions with donations because their parents. And then she was like, oh, you know what? Never mind. Moral of the story is worry about yours. Okay. Let me go on. So now, she was heated. She was heated. And she said, and let's normalize successful, hardworking boss moms. You know what I'm saying? That's what she said. Wait, hold on. She said something else smart. She said, cause that's exactly what I am. Period. End of story. Then she said, meanwhile, back at the house, Journey wants a swimming pool for Christmas in her backyard. I didn't know me hustling, adding value to Journey's home and working my ass off to pay cash for a $400,000 swimming pool was such an issue. Sounds like a bunch of broke bums mad that they ain't got the hustle in them. There's nothing wrong with working moms. Ladies, it's okay. Don't let anyone or society tell you it's not. Okay, now, first of all, sis, $400,000 for a swimming pool? Which house is you getting it in? I hope not the house in Michigan, because that will be a waste of time. Because, boo, unless you getting it enclosed and all that, I don't know. But I'm assuming she getting a $400,000 home in LA or wherever she live at. And you paying a lot for that swimming pool, sis. I mean, or are you just number dropping? Are you just adding a extra zero to make it look good? I don't know, Natalie, but did you have to make a $400,000 swimming pool? I don't know. So then she was like, this is what a boss mom look like. She like, this is what I look like. So then she had to show y'all, them building the pool in the backyard. I'm gonna need them to put some more different privacy fences up there though for this pool though. But I digress. And then that's her in Dubai, because they just came from Dubai, And so she said, it's not a sprint marathon. I'm running circles around. My hustle is a match. That's what she said. Woo, child.
What's up, you guys?
So then, she won her photo, and then she had to show you and her baby and her swimming pool. It's like they gotta like prove it. Like I like
this is insane.
how when these they
So
be
as
like,
you guys know,
think
I
what
did
y'all
my
want
whole
to think,
closet this year, and I decided to add on. Okay. Yes. I'm not gonna lie, I love gifts. Okay. Coming home to the new mini backpack from the Pharrell collection. Cute. Yes, girl.
And it ain't nothing wrong with having
Someone
nice
got
things, y'all.
something new in her room. Yes, she's gonna come upstairs and play for us, guys. And she wanted a new light up mirror. Okay, now, Journey. Period, poo. Okay, girl. You clearly see what she loves. Paw Patrol.
So it's like she's trying to like prove I'm a good mom. See, I'm a good mom. I'm such a good mom.
Now I
you know?
lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Your love be with me through the night and wake me with the morning light. Amen. Love you. What's up, you guys?
So, you know, I feel like, and it ain't nothing wrong. You're a good mom, dude. You know, if that's what you do, whatever, you're a good mom. You know, if you say you got it together, you got it together. You know what I'm saying? But why do you feel like you have to prove to everybody that you're a good mom? Why is that? You know, like, I don't know. It's, you said, girl, I got a 4 level. That kid has ADD. Yeah, I know his house. And that little man lives in Florida. Woo, child. Girl, I not a 4 Loco, sis. You needed something. You had to go get a 4 Loco. They drove you. We all know what happened. You already know. We already know Dubai. Because did y'all see them in Dubai? It was like it was so strange. Like the whole little Dubai trip. First of all, let's break down the whole little Dubai trip because I wasn't even gonna go there with them, but I just really wanted. First of all, there was nobody of dark skin color there. I think Limwa was probably the darkest person there. And it's like he took all his light skinned babes from Zeus. He took his live he took all his live people from I don't know. I just let me see let's see who all went to. I don't think I have. So first of all, he took Scotty. He took he always Scotty always seemed to be on the thing. DJ Sky. Come on. We got Scotty. We got DJ Sky went to the Dubai. You know what they say about DJ Sky? They say she loses a goose, allegedly. I don't know. Allegedly, she loses a goose. That's what they said. I didn't say it. That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? And they took what was the other girl name? Janisa, and what was she on? I don't think she ever really just come into its reunion time because she wasn't even on Baddies this season. But I guess she gonna be on Baddies in the Caribbean or Caribbean or whatever. I said Caribbean, my bad, y'all. Caribbean. So it was just I don't know. It just was interesting to see. Now Scotty and Natalie, they always on the frits and the frats. You know what I'm saying? They always, fussing and a cussing and arguing and then they best friends and Natalie put her on and Natalie keep her paid and she gonna always defend Natalie. You know what I'm saying? But girls, they just seem so tacky in the DR. That was just me. That was just me. You know what I'm saying? You say it's not me. Exactly. You already know what it happened. You know he took all them light skinned girls over there so that they can make that money. Make that money. Don't let that money make you. Allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly, but I think I said what I said. But I'm gonna, just to keep it cute, I'm gonna say allegedly. Girl, look who live. Hold on, let's see what she's talking about. Oh Lord.
That I was with the longest that got the lean on the left.
This
Stretch that
child here,
motherfucker out.
this damn
I'm not about
Carlissa,
to lie
y'all. This is
about
the mom.
shit.
This is the mom of the internet.
You see what I'm saying? Because when I met my husband, my life partner, we've been together 10 years. He ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere, okay? I don't give a fuck if he goes fuck Sarah and Tiffany and come back like that shit was horrible. Okay, we not going nowhere. This is what it is. You gonna warm my side of the bed up, I'm gonna warm your side of the bed up, and I'm gonna hump on you and you gonna hump on me, and that's gonna be what it's gonna be. We gonna roll up out of this bitch together. Okay? Once you get your life partner, you could say whatever in the fuck's on your mind, because I done already told him everything I did in my life, because I've been practicing for Jesus. You hear me? I've been practicing. So when I got this husband, I said, look at here, let me tell you everything I did in the dark. I'm going to tell you what I like and what I don't like. Okay, I don't like licking all down over there. Lick right here. See, when you get 50, you don't have to do all that sugar coating, pretending like you like shit that you don't like. So don't get on here, girl. I will go all day. Don't get on here talking about what Dre said, okay? Fuck what Dre said. Listen to what I'm saying, okay? Because Dre around there wrestling with his own beast, okay? He over there, all my kids over there trying to prove that they're a better parent than me, and them motherfuckers is struggling. Now, I'm a female and had 3 on my back. These motherfuckers is not lining up. One of them done got flipped off on TV, okay? Jonathan done got flipped, clean the fuck middle finger off. Ain't now one of my kids would have a finger right now if they'd have did that at 5. These motherfuckers can't fuck with my parenting. They trying real hard. They trying to give their kids everything that I gave them and trying to balance them out the way I balanced them out. They trying to, they trying real hard. They trying real hard, but they coming up short. They all coming up short. Callie I ain't never dated a jail nigga. They all coming up short. Dre got one daughter, one motherfucking assignment, and he over there struggling like a motherfucker, getting up to the school late, too early. He don't know whether he coming or he going. They can't compare to my parenting, so they gonna complain. I set the bar real high for the motherfuckers, okay? This motherfucker yesterday had the nerve to tell me he gonna sign his daughter up in soccer. Now, that was 6 months ago. The baby ain't seen a soccer field, a ball, or none of that shit, okay? When I say I'm gonna sign one of my kids up for something, I sign the motherfuckers up. I go meet the coaches. I give the coaches the side payments. I do what I gotta do to make sure they get the side coaching and all that bullshit, the uniform, the hat, the shoes, the match. Okay, he can't keep up. Nigga, you told me you was taking that baby to put her in soccer 6 months ago. She gonna be too old for soccer in a minute. John and Jaden don't put their kids in shit, okay? I don't know whether they got time or what the fuck. They don't put them in shit. These parents, my kids can't stand next to my parenting, okay? The Lord told me, settle down, baby. Don't get your feelings in a bunch. He said, watch them 3 motherfuckers that challenged your parenting. Watch them with their kids. Now, Jonathan got one baby. He barely want to even say it's his out here, okay? I should have did that to him because I didn't ask for Jonathan. I told Jonathan daddy when I met Jonathan, I don't want no more kids. I got a girl and a boy. That's what the Lord give out. I don't need nothing else. Anything after that is extra. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Now, I didn't want Jonathan. Now, I love Jonathan dearly. He's my child, and I love him, and I raise him, and I accept him. But I did not ask for that. I told that man, I already got a boy and a girl. I don't need, the Lord don't pass out nothing else. So you see, the Lord told me, hang tight, baby. He said, hang tight. They about to have to raise their kids like you did. And these motherfuckers all got partners. They got help. Okay, Callie don't even see her kids on the weekend. Hello, somebody. Let's talk about it. Before you challenge your mama, you better look in your database at your kids and see if you got room to motherfucking talk. Because I'm telling you, I'm sitting back here laughing my ass off, okay? Jonathan done got clean the fuck flipped off. Now, Jonathan, no. He know to the depths of hell and back up to heaven that he would not have never flipped me off. Never told me to shut up. I hate you. Boy, you wouldn't have no fingers or no tongue. See, that's why I'm saying they waited till they was grown and had their own couple of dollars. Now, you know what I'm saying? They waited till Dre's wife make over 6 figures. Okay, Dre got a well-to-do wife. Okay, he did what I did. He think he ain't nothing like me, but he like me. He went and found a bitch well-to-do. Okay, he don't give a fuck what she look like. She well-to-do. Okay, So we a lot alike, because my husband was ugly too, and I'm not calling his wife ugly. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he a lot like his mama. Okay. So when they was out here running their mouth talking about my mama this, my mama that, boy, what you think your kid about to say about you? I need to know what one of them think they kid's about to say about them. Now, Carter, when he with Callie, we in Walmart, he falls all out on the motherfucking floor. On her. He don't do that on me. Now, I'm with her. These white people looking at us, they understand because their kids fall out too. But the black people looking at us, her son done fell out in the Walmart. Now, do you think one of my kids, ever fell out in Walmart? Which one of my kids ever fell out in Walmart? You know why they didn't fall out in Walmart? Because they wouldn't have left Walmart. They would have still been in Walmart. Okay. Now, Carter is probably the most well-mannered out of all of them. Yes, Carter is very well-mannered, well-to-do in school. Now, I give her that. She got them motherfuckers reading faster than my kids could read and write, okay? Because Callie could read and write good, too. So she got them kids reading faster than, but that talking back stuff, oh, no. No. I believe in child abuse. I got one thing on my record, honey. That's assault and battery and child abuse. I had that child abuse when Dre was 8 years old. Not on one of my kids, on one of y'all kids. But fall out in Walmart. And I will catch a case. I'm old school. You don't fall out on me. And then I got to bend over and my back is weak and try to pick you up and pamper you to the car. My sister did that too. She snatched one of her kids in Walmart and lost her child, honey. You got to be sneaky when you snatch a kid up in Walmart. You got to snatch them so good that it look like you hugging them. Okay, when you snatch a kid in Walmart, you got to look like you hugging them, and then you got to grab the back of that neck real nice and juicy, okay? I'm going to teach y'all how to work with these kids, because my kids might be disrespectful now that they grown, but it ain't a teacher, it ain't another parent, another grandma that will ever tell you that my kids acted the way they acted when they was up underneath my care. Now, they pay their own bills. If they want to call me a bitch and a hoe right now, honey, you see what they kids calling them. Okay? So the Lord told me to hang tight. He going to show them what I'm working with. He going to show them how hard it is to raise kids out here. Dre talking about I gave him some Air Force Ones that was knockoffs. Didn't nobody know they was knockoffs but you. I refuse to let my kids be with these new 20-something things. It is a mess. Girl, they is a mess. I haven't seen Junior. I haven't seen Javon. I haven't seen Journey. I haven't even seen Avery. I haven't seen them. It's almost 30 days, but after the 30th day, I know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is. I'm going to get on my motor scooter and put my helmet on. And go right on up to the schoolhouse. They so ungrateful, girl. So ungrateful. I know they is so hurt. All of them is so hurt and so shocked. Y'all heard Jonathan say, I hate that my mom is getting famous. Yes, because 1.5 million people got to hear what type of mama y'all really had. And y'all see how they tried to do me like the Menendez brothers did their mama and they daddy? They tried to throw me under the bus. They turn coming, though.
Wait, did she say they tried to do her like the Menendez brothers?
Thank you, girl. The lady talked me into this. I said black girls should not have on this polish, but it look okay. I adopted and I'll love you if you was my mom. Oh, thank you, girl. Pisces doll. Yeah, girl, I don't think about nothing they say no more. That shit almost broke me. I think I was in the emergency room a couple times with heart palpitations and all kind of stuff, girl, when they was on the internet talking about me like that, like a dog. Now I just look at them like they a goddamn fool. I thought you said Blue was disrespecting you because it was part of the plan. Okay, so yeah, but he got a little carried away. He got a little. That's so. Don't next time. Don't plan no circus. Don't let your kids play with you. Not never. Not for no money. Not for no audience. Don't let your kids play with you. They're gonna get carried away.
Didn't I tell y'all? Hadn't Sister Girl been saying this has all been part of the plan?
Is John mad at you for claiming Junior? Well, he said something smart about me doing it, and for sure Jaden stopped fucking with me because she knew I wasn't gonna not do that. Like, I don't like you that much, girl. Imagine me liking one of my son's spouses enough not to fuck with one of my grandkids. Like, bitch, what the fuck was you thinking? I don't like you that. I like you. I love you, but I don't like you that much. To deny a whole baby. Girl, yes, they got way too comfortable. Even Dre, like, that was out of character for him too. Like, Dre ain't never disrespected me ever in life like that. I don't know what that was that they went through, but I'm just gonna say that the devil was trying to take me out, and he knew the only really thing that gets to me or used to get to me, like, would be my kids, you know, their thoughts, their emotions, their, the way they feel. Like, that's the only thing really in life that could get to me. Not my mama, not my daddy, my friends, embarrassment, nothing really could get to me. I'm a Leo. I'm gonna be the stanking ain't gonna stank my whole life. But the only thing the devil knew that he could use to get to me was my kids. And that's literally what I had to, like, look at it and see, like, oh, like, he knows the devil knows us just as good as God. And he knew, like, ain't nothing gonna get to this lady but these kids. He already knew. So once I realized what he was using, and that my kids were stupid enough to let him use them. Now, let me not say all kids, because do y'all know, Callie is like 28 years old. I done grabbed her by her hair, gut punched her, all kinds of stuff. You know how you got to do them young ladies when they smelling themselves and they think they got a man and they think they grown. She ain't never, ever, ever raised her hand at me, cussed at me, like, other than the stuff where we talking or playing or having our entertaining moments. When you're playing with your mama. But, like, on a serious, like, I'm, like, ready to go in, she ain't never done nothing like that ever in life. So I can say that Callie ain't really willing to risk her relationship with God. Like my sons, I don't know what that was they went through. But Callie ain't never did no mess like that. She ungrateful too. She's spoiled. She's ungrateful now. She'll get, she will say stuff within her realms that'll still, make my temperature boil. But it ain't enough to, like, you know what I'm saying? Girl, I promise you, she was like 23 years old. She said something off the hook. I snatched her whole head across the car, and she just looked at me and was like, you better be glad. You better be glad. And I was like, you better be glad. And she ain't never did. I don't, money is the root to all evil, y'all. That's why you will never know if I got $700,000 or $700. You will never know. I always got enough. I'm like Katt Williams, y'all. Katt Williams is me. I'm Katt Williams in the woman form. I'm rich in the spirit. You will never know if I'm broke or rich. I could drive a bucket or not a bucket. I done drove everything. Don't get it twisted. But it don't even matter to me like that. Okay, yeah, 707 million. I know I could buy a little bit more, but it wouldn't matter. Like, so I think the money is the root to all evil for sure, because Jonathan, baby, ain't never in his life been disrespectful or honorary until he got like some money like that. And it wasn't when he first got it, like it was like when he got a lot of it. So, you know, I'm pretty sure now he got to work on that, because the Lord ain't gonna let you take it with you. He gonna make sure you get another opportunity in life to where you broke, so you can figure out, like, or you gonna figure it out before you get broke. Like, yeah, I was feeling myself and I shouldn't. So be careful what you ask for. That's all I'm saying. I never knew Blue hated Callie. I think they have sister-brother rivalry, but I think he dislikes me more than he dislikes her. You know, Callie used to beat the brakes off Blue. Blue could take a punch and spit some blood out because of Callie. Callie done whooped Blue's whole ass growing up. I used to have to drag her out the house from whooping on him. I mean, she was just trying to teach him what Dre taught her, you know? So I think they just have always had sister-brother rivalry, but I don't think he hate her. Do Callie hate Blue? No, she prays for him. Now, she can't stand the way he acting, but she do pray for her brothers. That girl pray for them, for they she be praying the demons off of both of them, honey. Girl, when I couldn't pray for him, she prayed for him. Hey, boo, we just sitting in here having a little scripture time. That's what I'm trying to find out. Find out what. I'm my brother's keeper. Yes, girl. She can't stand her brothers, but she pray for them boys. She pray for them boys. Is Junior Blue baby? If John Daddy was holding that baby like that was his baby, which we all saw, then I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay? Because neither one of us ain't going to hell about not having our kids. Okay, so DNA test. We have an episode coming out on Sunday, and I'm excited about getting those results in the next couple of weeks. So y'all pray for me. I don't care who the baby daddy is. I just hope that everybody gets the closure that they need. I don't really need it, but you know, if my son needed, I want to make sure that he have every opportunity to stand up to the Lord when the time comes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to get up there making no excuses. So the only thing I'm just nervous about is that I could have been right when I was wrong, and I was wrong when I was right. And I didn't even have to, you know what I'm saying, keep it no secret. So yes, the DNA test will be the finale of our season. We'll be walking into a new season for 2024. So it's going to end with a bang. Hopefully we can get everybody to show up for the reunion. That includes John, Jaden, Rock. It don't have to be all the same day. You know, we can do, you know, a couple people at this hour, because it is a lot of people, but everybody did. Everybody was on the show. Nobody complained. And maybe, you know, next season we could actually get something going to where we could actually, you know, start doing things the right way. Yes, DNA test for Dre will be coming out not this Sunday, but the next Sunday, because we obviously have to go down there and let him meet the two guys and get the DNA test. So you guys will be able to enjoy that. If some of y'all is going through that, hopefully this inspires you to do the right thing. The Patreon link is in my bio on this page and on my regular page at all times. I don't recommend that you pay the $5.99 just to watch the DNA episode, because then you're going to be mad. when the next episode come out, and some of y'all be reaching out like, I canceled on an accident. I can't reactivate your services because now you want to watch this episode because you didn't want to pay that $5. Now I can see you feeling some type of way giving it to like a big network, but the $5.99 donation you can write off on your tithes for giving it to us. Okay, so that $5.99, that's $60 a year. Y'all could just write off on. We've been doing free entertainment in this fucking circus for like 2 or 3 years now. Y'all should be happy to pay the $5.99 with no problem. That's an investment. I don't know where anybody is right now because it's hella quiet. I'm just so glad that it's peaceful right now. It's gonna be a good year. The mama, just keep praying. Thank you. Thank you. Too blessed to be stressed. So Dre was talking stuff about Rock and Junior, but don't know his own daddy. And that could be, sometimes that be, the case. Like, sometimes what you want be, you know what I mean? Be right in front of you. That's what's driving you crazy. But Dre is gonna go with what John say regardless. They're brothers, so Dre is gonna vouch for what John say. If John say, okay, Dre, we're back with Rock and everything's good and it's my baby, then Dre's gonna be back with Rock and everything's good and that's his baby. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's his brother. So they gonna stick together with whatever they say, even if they not getting along. That's they brothers. That's what they do. Has Dre ever met his siblings? No, not as of yet. He has not met them because until we find out, that's a good question, and that'll be part of our new season moving forward and trying to just cleanse ourselves. Whichever one is his sibling, then I'm pretty sure we would be able to see like them meet and see how that goes and see the resemblances. I just didn't want to bring nobody's kids into this until we find out for sure. So let's find out like who the daddy is before we start messing with the siblings. Because I'm already looking at the siblings trying to see who look like who. And sometimes that's not the case. Because my husband had a DNA with his son. And this is what really prompted me to do it. And my husband's son don't look nothing like him. And the DNA test was 99.9. So sometimes these kids start looking like their grandma or their auntie or their mom. And don't nobody know. You can't really just go by looks when it comes to a person, if that makes sense. Everybody's DNA is not that strong. So if you got a baby daddy and you worried about it, just you guys, I'm going to be taking a DNA test with my dad just to prove that the DNA test is real. So, I mean, shit, what if I find out my daddy ain't my daddy? So we are going to use the DNA test on me and my dad just so that there's no, I don't think the test is real or the test is fake or the test don't work. So me and my dad are also going to do the DNA test together too. I know it's my dad. I look just like him. I act like him. I talk like him. I got hands like him. But just in case, I'm just going off, looks, I'm going to take the DNA test to make sure that it works as well with my dad first. And then we will let my father, who has been Andre's father, give him the DNA test results. And that'll be, private in the episode as well between them two. Where my dad will tell Dre who his father is. Junior favor you, he just light skin. And all my kids kind of favor me, they just lighter. Your dad didn't help raise your kids. My dad did like all the manly stuff with my kids. My dad lived in another state, so my dad was present enough for Andre when it came to like the sports and the the travel stuff with basketball and stuff like that. So they had their own little personal relationship, but my dad did live in another state. Andre looks like your dad? Andre looks like my dad? No, he looked more like my mom's side of the family. That's why it's kind of hard to tell. So you guys also are going to notice that Andre is going to be a lot taller than these gentlemen because they're not that tall, which also drove me crazy because both of them are like maybe 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", something like that. And Dre is 6'2". So that also messed with my mind all these years too. But my mom's brothers are all like 6'4" and taller. So my mom's side is tall. So you can't go by height looking at your kids trying to figure out if this the baby daddy. Don't go try to use the height. Dre looks like you. I feel like they all kind of look like me because Dre and John look a lot alike too, don't they? Carter is my twin for sure because Callie and Carter look. Carter looks just like Callie when Callie was little. How far along is Rob? What are you talking about? Your mom is a Harvey. Okay, so it's going to get tricky when I answer this because I know y'all going to say some weird shit. Both of my parents are Harveys. So when my mom and dad met, both of their last names were Harvey. So I'm a Harvey to the core. But it's not... One set of Harveys is from Atlanta and one set of Harveys is from Ohio. They just both lived in Ohio. So I'm a Harvey. My entire family is a Harvey. I have one daughter, that's Callie. One biological daughter. You heard Rock was pregnant. Lord Jesus, no, how can you hear that Rock is pregnant? What y'all talking about? Are you and Steve Harvey from Ohio related? Not that I know.
Yeah, and Krishan is not pregnant. Let me debunk that. Her sister Chastity is pregnant, and we'll talk about that after this. But Chastity, Krishan's sister, is the one that is allegedly pregnant. Allegedly, that's the word on the card.
She said that's my slave name. Okay, so both of my sides of my family had the same slave owner. Okay, because my mama is a Harvey and so is my daddy. Don't believe these people, right? Callie looks like you. Boys don't. They favor you, but they don't look like you. Hey, sis. Hello. Yeah, it'd be a little weird. Some people be a little weird. Okay, so I just wanted to get on here. I'm not trying to like save face or not. I am a little nervous about the DNA test, but I'm not embarrassed. I'm not going to be embarrassed about something I did at 17 years old. Not going to happen. But I am a little nervous. Krishan just had her period on Christmas. Damn, y'all know when her period is. Callie and Dre do look similar. Yes, I'm coming back to Ohio to do the DNA test with the whole production team next weekend. So we are in Ohio next weekend. You in the Bahamas in the turbulence. Oh, safe travels. So will the DNA test results show on Sunday? I don't know because we're taking the test on Sunday, but we will see, we will get to see like their interaction, like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of let them talk and kind of fill each other out. And then the DNA test, if it's not the same day, Bree said it will probably have to be on the next episode, but that's okay because we will next week at least get to see. I'm excited to see their interaction with each other, being that they have not seen each other since he was like a baby. So basically, he would never remember. We are in Columbus and we are in Cleveland. Right, they know the girl, period. Sending you positive vibes on all your tests. Thank you. You always have a gut feeling about who you're trying. I had a gut feeling like back then. I just forgot all about the gut, but then my mom told me she thought it was this, and you know what I mean? So I just tried not to think about it. I put it out of my mind all these years. So hopefully when he gets to meet them, he could kind of see like what it would have been like and maybe appreciate me more or less. I mean, hell, he might hit it off with one of them and, hope, think that he could have had a better life without me. But I'm curious to see that. I'm curious for him to like sit down and just let them pour out everything on the table and him weigh it all out and see if it could have been better or worse. Do you have a preference on who it is now? I don't personally have a preference yet. I will grow that preference on Sunday when I see like which one of them is sincere or which one of them like really wants to talk to him and know like what it could have been. Like, as a mom, you just want to see like one of the dads, like, I don't know, how their emotions is gonna dictate which one at this point. You know what I mean? It ain't like I need a child support check from anybody. I ain't gonna get that. Can I? Whose sister is pregnant? Who thought they was the dad? So Andre wasn't sure, and Titus thought he was the dad. But remind you guys, I've only slept with Titus one time in my life. I've only slept with Titus, one of the dads, one time in my life. So one of them was the mailman, the neighbor, I'm just playing, and one of them was my boyfriend. So back pay. I don't think I can get no back pay. Absolutely love the transparency. Yes, at this point you have to, like, Chastity, Sean's sister is pregnant. Oh, okay. I thought y'all said she was pregnant. How did you track them down? Facebook, and one of them I couldn't find on Facebook. So a person that knew them. So Facebook. It's probably the one-time person. That's fucked up. See, that's why I didn't want it to be the one-time person. One of my grandkids out of my 7 is my step-grandson, my husband's daughter. So one of them is my step-grandson. I have 6 biologicals.
Hey, Neff. Hey, girl.
I just don't understand how the hell this is so interesting. I have no idea how all these people are curious. And isn't it obvious that this is all planned? Because seriously, why the hell is all of this suddenly coming out when it could have been done way before all of this happened, before social media?
Dre is 32.
That's what I'm saying. They could have been looking for his dad.
Dre is 32, and you mean to tell me Dre's 32 and y'all never looked for his dad?
Exactly. It's like you never thought about that. You were that busy.
1 second, Neff. My 3 daughters. First of all, I don't know, I'm not saying this, but I'm just gonna delete this comment right here because that man is he's in jail for SAing a 13-year a child.
Ew.
So even if Cora Jakes and TD Jakes did set him up, that's what he's in jail for. So I'm sorry, I cannot, and I didn't mean to really ban you from my channel, but I don't know how else not to do it. But I cannot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just can't support that. I mean, I know the Jakes family have their own demons and stuff, but I cannot support, whether what he's in prison for, is unethical.
Yeah.
So I can't, if he proves to be innocent in the long run, you know what I'm saying? Then I apologize. But as of now, they found him guilty, and it's for, doing something to a child. And I cannot.
I find nothing sexy about kids. You see what I'm doing now just to get through an hour with one.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'd be too busy. Even when I was little, it's just like, dude, just don't slobber on me, please. There's nothing sexy. The only thing I keep thinking about is you need a bath, you need a bath, you need a bath.
Yeah, like who can do that? Like, and it's a lot. It's going on a lot.
No, real talk, I'm actually related to one. I'm related to one. He can no longer teach in a certain state. I'll talk to you about it more in depth, like on in the Discord.
Okay.
But I do not condone it. I feel like he should get his ass whooped. I don't feel like he should die because he is related to me by blood. But at the same time, I do feel like he does deserve to get his ass whooped. You have no right to put your hands on anybody's child.
At all. And like I said, that's what they, and if he is being railroaded or whatever, he put himself in that position.
Wait, let me retract myself. I have put hands on kids, but not in a sexual way.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
I have put hands on kids, but definitely not in a sexual way. It was more in a painful way.
Even for a man, like even, people be like, whatever. But even for a man, like, what do you see? I remember being in high school, and me and my friend was 15, and her boyfriend was like 21.
Girl, don't get me started on high school. I just found some nasty shit out about mine. The goddamn teachers were messing with all the damn students.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Girl,
and
the female and
I
male.
used to be like, and she used to be like, don't you want to talk to one of his friends? And I'm like, 14. I say, what he want? What he want with me? Am I going to have sex with him? Yep. Oh, no, then I don't want nothing to do with him. And then she ended up having a baby at 15.
Girl, who you saying?
And
I had a friend. No, I had a friend and she was 13.
Baby daddy 21. You 15, your baby daddy 21.
I can beat it.
He picking you up every day, dropping you off at school, all this other stuff, and nobody see nothing wrong with this.
Oh, I can beat it. I got 2 counts of it, and I still don't understand that shit. It was from my grandma's neighborhood, right? One was related to me. The other one was a friend of mine. I don't understand her ass. She's all of 13 messing around with a 33-year-old. I'm like, that's gross. That's nasty. That's gross. When I was 14, I had people like that my age hitting on me. And I was more worried about, do I look old? Why are they hitting on me? Do I look old? Why are they hitting on me? Then my cousin, I don't know what the hell her problem was. My grandma's next door neighbor got kids our age. She gonna mess with the 22-year-old. Pregnant at 14. Then shocked that he cheated on her.
By Miss Beverly. Yes. And I mean, I get that. I understand, you know,
that's
but
nasty
it's
as hell.
It's happening. And you know, now it's so normalized. You know,
but it goes the other way too. My mom, my cousin, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got a whole child, but now here go a chick my age. Now he's still in his early 30s, if even that. I think he's still in his 20s. She my age, 2 whole kids and stuff. He can't do nothing until all of a sudden, every time he's doing something good, right? And people trying to help him elevate, all of a sudden someone gets sick and she needs all his attention.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm standing up there like, how the hell did she take all your attention, even the baby's attention? How the hell her kids got more of a dad than your kid?
Exactly.
If y'all don't stop leeching these people's youth.
But that's what they do.
They nasty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, no. You want to know what I want to do with a kid? I want to play with them for a little while, and then when they get nasty or shit themselves, please get off me. That's all I want to do. I don't really want to see you naked, and please don't kiss me because, you know how slobbery kids are?
Exactly.
Just
I mean,
like,
it's like what possibly could be attractive about a child?
Nothing. You know, if anything, I want to sometimes I just want to observe them, because I've been sitting next to a kid standing straight up, nothing, no kind of obstructions, right? Mm-hmm. I turn my head back, the kid's on the ground. I'm like, how did you do that?
Yeah.
That's not sexy. That's confusing. I need to know. This is science.
Yeah. So if anybody is wondering why, you know, I timed that person out, I'm just going to show y'all because I just don't want nobody, you know what I'm saying?
I did see that, but I didn't know who the person was.
Yeah. So this is the person that she's talking about. This is Cora Jake's
I think I've seen him before. He looks like a weirdo.
Yeah, this is Cora Jake's husband. Now, I'm not trying to say nothing. I'm not trying to talk, but you know, look at him then. You know what I'm saying? Look at Cora. Like, was he in it for the money? You understand what I'm saying? Did he really I don't know, y'all. But yeah, this is him.
So he had wow, she's not that great looking. Well, I don't know what to say anymore. Damn, that couple. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then this is the little girl that he essayed. And then this is the baby that the mom, Michelle Loud, is trying to get back.
I find nothing sexy here. Nothing at all.
Okay. Now look at the little girl. You know, this is the little girl.
That one right
this
there?
Is the little boy, yes.
And I personally wouldn't have put her in a dress that short.
The mom, Michelle Loud, she's been on like a lot of platforms lately. She's been loud for a while trying to get him back. His name's Jason. And this is their first, now because Cora can't have kids. So these are their 2 adopted children.
Okay. I was about to say that little girl don't look like her at all. I will say this much, that dress from the other picture was I feel like a little too short, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
But either way it goes, it doesn't matter if the child was in like a diaper and a t-shirt. Don't touch him.
Exactly.
Now he done stole her innocence. He stole her innocence.
That's why I said I'm not gonna free somebody. I'm not gonna say free somebody that you know what I'm saying. Like that's not cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hold on, Queen Rev wants to come. She didn't know you were live. There you go. Just I don't know what to say about it, but how do you feel about what, now that you're talking about that and stuff? It made me think sometimes these parents don't know how to dress the kids like kids. The kids be sitting up there looking more adultish than anything. How do you feel about those pageants?
No, okay, so
I just want your opinion. Because I feel like there's too much makeup and too much they putting on the kids. That's my opinion.
They are. And my thing is, do you remember like back the little pageant girl down in Florida?
Benet?
Mom? Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So ever since then, I grew up, I started in pageants young, and that was because I was an only girl and my mom, But after kind of like my mom saw the dynamics of stuff like that, she later on was like, no.
And you see, that's crazy because my mom actually got me into child modeling. And all my outfits were still child appropriate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nowadays, now this freaked me out. I was watching one of the Envelopian pages, and they were talking about how these people were just so disturbing. They're talking about these little kids being sexy, and then when you go and look, they really are trying to look sexy. I don't think it's sexy, but I think the clothes are basically trying to do the same job they would on an adult. And it's like, why are they wearing that? Why do you have that on Instagram? That's not cute.
Exactly.
I didn't think it was cute when they started making baby high heels. I was like, this is ridiculous. You're going to fuck up their bones. Sorry. But at this point now, it's just like, now I start to feel like maybe I'm a prude because some of the stuff I'm seeing, it's just like you really are adultifying this whole childhood here.
Exactly. And they're not having the ability to be children anymore.
Let's talk about Christine Milian. I mean, you do what you want to do, and I'm not trying to hate, but yeah, why were you putting those big ass extensions in your child's hair when she was all of 3?
Exactly.
Did you see how big they were?
They were huge.
I wouldn't even wear them bastards.
Okay, but that's what they do.
And I mean, I used to get regular braids, right? Regular box braids. And the way they do it, sometimes that little bit of hair is heavy enough to take all your hair out. An adult woman.
And if you can think about little girls,
exactly.
Okay, so back when I want to say in the early 80s, early 90s, you know what I'm saying? They used to make their hair grow with ribbons. Ribbons. What happened? You don't see. Okay, show me the last. It's very seldom you see little girl now with borats.
Yes.
With knickerknackers. I don't know what y'all call them, but I call them knickerknackers.
Bobbles. We just put a bobble, hair bobble.
Yeah, you don't see little kids like that anymore.
Damn barrettes that'll put your eye out.
If you do, they got so much weave attached to it,
girl.
That
I wouldn't even let me turn my hair till I was 12. I was told you weren't supposed to mess with a baby's head until they're at least 1. I was told you weren't supposed to mess with a baby's hair until they're at least 1, if not like older.
Yeah, you're not. You're supposed to let it grow. You're supposed to
exactly.
I mean, this comes from 30 years in the cosmetology field.
Okay, I'm coming from like 40-some years in a black neighborhood. They're sitting up there like, so is that a boy or a girl? I can't wait.
Sometimes you gotta, but Neff, sometimes you gotta throw you gotta let people know that I speak from certification, education. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, I hear you.
Some people, they feel like when you speak upon things that you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I had to I was talking to one of my best friends earlier today.
Especially
and we was just
talking about
education
too.
Just just the way life changes. You know what I'm saying? And we were talking about, like, you know, people call me and my set of old school friends, us Gen X people, or whatever they want to call us. They call us conspiracy theorists. Oh, all of y'all is conspiracy. How is we conspiracy theories when we live through the time where we actually had to read a book?
Exactly. But I mean, I can't really say much because I'm right there on the cleft. So I'm an ex-millennial, whatever the hell they want to call me. I will punch somebody in the face if they call me a millennial. I grew up with y'all, and quite frankly, millennials, I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all get on my nerves. Do y'all not understand what professionalism is? Do you not remember what a fucking what a due date is? Do you not know what punctuality is? Walking up to meetings with their shirt out the pants, wearing jeans, and I'm like,
when did you go to an interview? Oh my gosh.
Okay, let me show you something.
I told somebody that I was overdressed for an interview. I said, how do you overdress for an interview? An interview was supposed to be the first impression. That is what a person sees. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you're coming in a ball gown, then no, you're not overdressed.
Yes.
No, look, wait, here's the thing. I talked to one that sits up there and says, they didn't tell him how he was supposed to dress for an interview. And I'm sitting up there like, what? So I said, well, what did you wear? He said, I wore a button up and a pair of jeans and dress shoes. And I'm thinking, jeans? A button up? What the hell?
But that's normal.
Aren't you an adult?
But that's normal.
It's not. That's not professional. Like you're not even technically.
Young ladies go to interviews in slides.
You're not even supposed to have sleeveless shirts professionally. You can have like a three-quarter that kind of covers your shoulder, but you're not supposed to see your shoulders.
They go in sundresses.
With a camisole, like something to cover them, like a bolero.
No, just a sundress
with the straps.
Yeah,
and the cleavage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen it. But okay, so let me get through this thing because I want to make sure I get through this part and then we gonna come back. Okay.
I'm still
Katt Williams. Let's get through the Katt Williams.
Wait. Let me ask you. Did you see Mark Curry's rebuttal?
I didn't see Mark Curry's rebuttal, but I got a few people on here rebuttals I did see. But we can go look for Mark in the
cafe if you want to see it.
Okay.
Because he was coming after Steve.
And I believe him. Mm-hmm. I believe
him. They got video. Like, you remember when Def Jam did their 25-year anniversary?
Mm-hmm.
If you actually paid attention and looked in the back, Curry is confronting Steve. And they actually went back and found the video. So when you see it, you see when he actually comes at him.
So, girl.
He wasn't trying to hide.
And I believe, you know what?
I didn't expect that from Mark, though. He never comes off as aggressive. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I see that. Hold on. Let's hold on.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Let me
share it.
Because he walked up on him.
Okay.
Okay, see right there behind there's Steve. Ricky's JB Smooth is in front of Curry. Yep.
Now when you look around this room, you see how ignorant it was to be a hater.
He going off.
Still going back and forth.
Mm-hmm. And he looking like, what I do? What I do? You, girl.
It was what I do, man. Whatever.
Material on his show, so I had a beef on that.
On what show?
When he was on the bullshit talk show he had, and he did all my Halloween material one Halloween. I'm watching that. Somebody called me and said, "Man, homeboy doing your material." So he did my whole Halloween run, and I know he didn't think of it. You know, this is true stuff that really happened to me. And so my thing is, you don't have to do that.
I'm gonna send us down to the liquor store, put boxes on us.
Motherfucker, you made enough money, get your ass.
We didn't know what we were.
I don't know what we are.
I don't know. She didn't tell her. I think we UPS, I guess. I don't know. That every Halloween, I had the same outfit on. Every year. I just had a brown box. I wasn't nothing sad. I asked my father, could I have a new outfit? And he said, no, just wear the same one. It was just a brown box. And he just told me to tell everybody I was a UPS.
So what's up with you and Steve, man?
I know.
See?
So, Curry and Katt are going on tour soon.
And guess who's going with him?
On what show?
When he was on his the bullshit talk show he had, and he did all my Halloween material one Halloween. I'm watching. Somebody called me and said, "Man, homeboy doing your material." So he did my whole Halloween run, and I know he didn't think of it. And this is
a comic can do.
Yeah. No one else has did that.
Mm-hmm. So this was on his talk show. Which talk was his TV talk show?
His TV talk show.
Okay, this was the one he had on NBC just recently.
Whatever, yeah. The one that damn, who took his show from him?
Kelly Clarkson.
How can Kelly Clarkson take your show, homie?
Hey, brother.
Damn.
You know, so
you got your show took by Kelly Clarkson.
You know what's crazy? I met my fiance on Steve's show. On Steve Harvey's talk show. Yeah. So that's another story. But I want to get back to that because I think that is the most
that's what he married
thing a comic can do.
Yeah. To me, right? I step to you.
Right?
I'm gonna step to you.
You ever step to him?
Yeah, I step to him.
What'd you say to him?
Well, yeah, tell us about that.
Ask him.
Okay, I will.
Was that the first time that had ever happened to you?
No.
No, okay. What irritated you so much about Steve doing that?
Because he made it. He's there. He's on national TV. You paid. You did your thing. You try to either you fucking with me or you disrespecting me or you I don't understand that. You taking food out of my money, you taking whatever. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
food out your mouth.
That's plagiarism.
Right.
Wow.
So we got you here. Steve ain't here. I'll ask Steve later. What'd you say to him when you stepped in?
Ask him.
Okay.
Ask it.
Was it you guys worked things out? Was it still?
No, I saw him at the Def Jam 25.
Oh, Def Jam. Okay.
So when I see you,
and it's on Netflix.
Yes.
But I was shocked. I was really shocked when they said that the Steve Harvey show basically was a ripoff of Hanging with Mr. Cooper. And I was also kind of shocked with Cedric the Entertainer because I did used to watch, Comic View. And I remember seeing Katt Williams, but I didn't pay attention to him that much, till he started doing his own specials.
Okay.
I mean, Hanging with Mr. Cooper, he reminded me of a safe Negro like Will Smith used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that was the only reason why I felt like maybe that's why he didn't have staying power. But then you come along and steal the whole thing because it was at least 5 seasons.
It was.
And I enjoyed at least 2 of them.
I liked it Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
I liked the first one with the original cast. I got used to the second cast, but I really liked her. I was upset when she left.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought they would end up together at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they took her and they brought that really cheeky woman up there with the baby.
Wasn't she supposed to be the
I don't know who the hell she was. I think she just was a tenant.
Was she the tenant?
I think he rented it to her and her kid, like one of the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's like I never saw him as like raunchy or anything. So for him to be like running with Katt Williams was surprising.
Well, they just said Katt Williams, and like listening to Katt Williams' interview.
Yeah.
One thing I did think about the interview with Katt Williams was the fact that Katt Williams was he's intelligent.
And he's consistent.
He's a very intelligent man.
I went and looked him up. I looked him up on Wikipedia.
Yeah, but sometimes intelligence can seem crazy.
Yes. Actually, I will say that much. A lot of my family and my mom's friends, I'm not saying I'm smart, but I was told I was always bright. But at the same time, I was also told you're weird.
Yeah. You always get that, you know what I'm saying? Because people, people don't really
But they're usually the most creative as well.
Very creative. Very, very creative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, and okay, so who else came? Let's talk about who else came to. So what I liked, what really like, I really, let's go here.
Did you know he left home as a teenager, not even 15, and he still survived and basically raised himself?
Exactly. This is Katt Williams roasted Steve Harvey.
Yeah. I did not know he had man boobs.
Yeah, he had a man wig.
Didn't know that was a wig. Damn, they're good.
But I always thought something was,
I just didn't understand why he always had a high top.
Bitch, you can suck my dick with the Holy Spirit in your mouth. I ain't gonna give you a ride.
Wait. Real talk. You remember when he did that One Piece and he was like, is that Dr. Ogilvy? That is ringing so true now with all this stuff with Diddy.
You better listen.
When he was talking about he was going through them parties and stuff.
You better listen.
I'm sitting up there side-eyeing Dr. Ogilvy now, like, wait a minute. Ew. And I mean, it's ringing even more true now. Like I don't know who the hell Diddy pissed off, but him and all his cohorts are coming out the woodwork. And I'm just like, Katt was right.
Huh. But this is why Steve, because, okay, so let me,
Oh, wait, let me ask you real quick, because he said it himself. Where you think Bernie would be if he was still alive?
Oh, he was the original king of comedy.
You think he'd be like bigger than
He'll be bigger than all them.
I think so.
Bernie Mac could be bigger than all them. Bernie Mac was.
I didn't know they were doing him dirty.
Yes. You
need to share that tea with me later, because I heard whispers, but I didn't know how. I thought all four of them were like thick as thieves. I didn't know that those two particularly. Did DL have anything to do with it?
Now they say DL didn't. Now, from my understanding, DL was the only one that kind of was like the stand-up. You know what I'm saying? Like. From what they saying, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, I haven't seen anything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, let me side one more segue. What about what's the issue? Because I see a lot of people side eyeing DL. What the hell he do?
I'm trying to think of what
because you got haters, but I've been seeing a lot of people like, I don't listen to him, I don't fuck with him ever since I don't know, what did he do? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mess up your show.
Oh, they say, my daughter said that his daughter claimed she was sexually assaulted and he didn't believe her.
Oh, okay, I understand. So that's how he basically got disgraced. Okay.
Yeah, that's how he got
cool with that. All right, so back to Bernie. So all of them except for DL basically dogged him. I can't believe that Steve tried to get his role.
Hold on. Exactly. Hold on. Yeah. Let's listen to this part and then hold on. Yeah. This is from his daughter. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
So I keep getting lots of contact about
this is DL's?
This is Bernie Mac's daughter.
Oh, okay.
But
she's pretty.
Around the world.
You look like her daddy.
And I don't know, my take is probably going to be really, really boring. Number one, I want people to keep in mind, my dad has been dead for 15 years. So I have not been fully immersed in the world of comedy. Ins and outs. of that like that anymore because my end has been gone for 15 years. I've got friends in the game, but we don't sit and talk about, stuff like that. So I don't know Katt Williams. Never met him. That's one person I never did get to meet when my dad was alive. But from everything that I've ever heard my dad, say, he's always seemed like a stand-up dude. So I have no qualms, no quarrels with him. I thought the interview was hilarious, entertaining. That man dropped so many one-liners that I'm sure we are going to be wearing down to the ground in this year of our Lord 2024. But one of my biggest takeaways in watching people's responses was how people were kind of like, oh, this kind of sad, like outside of being, tickled by it. And I've seen people say stuff like, it's like watching, your uncles go at it and you're like, oh, why can't we all just get along? Well, I mean, because everybody doesn't get along. Like, I think that's one of the misconceptions about comedians. And I guess it's due to the fact that what they do brings so much joy to others, that the perception, the expectation is that behind closed doors, everybody gets along, everybody it's love. And no, it's not. They've always been competitive. Like it's always been, as far as I've ever witnessed in watching my dad, it's always been kind of cutthroat. Like you'll have, people beefing, like same as within your family. Just because y'all related don't mean y'all all get along, right? Comedy's no different. But for me, Katt Williams has my utmost appreciation and respect for giving my dad his props and his flowers. And I felt like it was genuine. There are some people who have given, my dad his flowers now that he's dead, that I'm looking at like, doggone well, he wasn't doing that when he was alive. And that not just famous people, just people all across the board. As my dad used to say, you ever want to be loved by everybody? You ever want to be special? Just die. It's real easy to give lip service when somebody dies and they were so wonderful. Mm-hmm. And that's not how you felt when they were alive. But when Katt spoke of my dad, for me, I felt his heart. I felt that it was genuine and I appreciate it. Again, it's been 15 years since my dad's been dead. If you follow me at all, I've said this repeatedly, like it does my heart good to know that my dad was a stand-up guy, that the man that I knew him to be was who he actually was to people, because that's the thing. Like we can love people and think they one way and then find out later. No. And I say, like in 15 years, if he was an asshole, somebody by now would have been like, let me tell you about that mother. So that is not the case with my dad. Makes me so proud, and I just really appreciate what I believe the genuine love and respect that Katt Williams showed my father. It is so much appreciated. Much love and mad props to Katt Williams. I would love to sit down and just have a conversation with Katt Williams, because I think that is probably the most entertaining and gem dropping conversation I probably would have in my life outside of conversations with my dad. So yeah, so that's my take. Like I said, probably boring, but that's what I thought. Again, much love and respect to Katt Williams.
First of all, I'm just wowed that Unicorn said that, and then we see that.
So I keep getting.
Yep.
She timed that very well, very, very well. She's a gorgeous woman, and I would just like to say, they were so wrong for that mess, to talk about that man like that.
Yeah.
I can't, I for me, it's just the two-facedness I can't handle. Mm-hmm. And the thing about it is, when you start telling the truth, when you actually got a sense and you got a head on your shoulder, life gets harder or you disappear.
Exactly.
But yeah, we got all these doggone people. I still don't know how the hell half these people that are popular and famous are popular and famous to this day. I'm like, what did you do? What
and
did
then
you contribute?
This heifer right here.
Mm-hmm.
This heifer right here, and I'm going to call her heifer. I am.
Why doesn't Cleveland claim Katt?
Her right here.
Ever since that dress, ever since she did that damn speech, when they asked her that question, I have been looking at her. I loved her till she answered that stupid ass
question. And then she gonna say at Katt Williams say he don't he don't have no drug addiction, and I believed him. This lighter leash at the Emmys make me question my beliefs.
No, I question her drinking.
And I'm like, girl, first of all,
did you know she was in Def Comedy Jam?
I smoke the herb. I like the herb. I like the herb.
I do too. I love it. It helps me.
It helps, and if I need my lighter, I like it to be. If I don't have on my moo and it ain't in my pocket, it's gonna be on a leash because I'm a smoker. So what does that got to do with anything?
Look, my whole thing is when she answered that dumbass question, all they asked her was, as a black woman, which she is very melanated. And she's sitting up there, that's not my job. I'm a comedian. First of all, you're not a very good one. Because I went back and was watching the old episodes of Def Comedy Jam. I still didn't crack a grin when she came on. Then I tried watching her special. Not even a tickle. She's not funny unless she's in a movie playing a stereotype.
Exactly. I agree with that, Neff. I agree 100% with that.
Girl, she hurt my soul when she answered that dumbass question.
Real good.
She hurt my soul when she was so nonchalant. It's like, heifer, you just walked us back at least a decade. I was just like, seriously?
But she don't care.
Oh, she showed it. She got that crab mentality. She got the crabman. I'm gonna call it crabman. That's what it is. She got crabman. Because it's just like, heifer, once you get out the damn bucket, you should reach down and help the next motherfucker.
Exactly.
But rest in peace, Bernie. I will say, thanks to him, I tell people in a quick second, I don't hit kids, but I will kick one. I'll kick a kid.
Hit him in their throat. Hit him in that damn throat.
Girl, I'll kick a kid real quick. Let me tell you, I had this one little badass kid. We don't know if he had autism or not. He just wouldn't sit down and kept harassing everybody. I started picking his ass up and dropping him on the damn chair. The higher I got, the more he started to realize I wasn't joking. But hey, at least I wasn't now this was in Japan, right? Girl, the head teacher was worse. I watched her walk on this dude till he fell on the ground crab walking. And this is an elementary school teacher. I said, you know what
I didn't like either. Okay, so Mike Epps he did a little stand-up.
He kind of a colorist, huh?
And Mike Epps in his little stand-up, he was like, only thing that nigga should have did differently was wore a different jacket. He had on that little fake Fendi. Just joking. They comedians. That's the type of shit they say, right?
Oh, that's what he wore?
So that's what he wore. So then everybody start running with it like, oh, you're hating on him. You're hating on him or whatever. And so Mike Epps was like,
Katt stays dressed.
You know, he's like, it was a joke, you stupid motherfuckers. Like, I was doing a joke, like, whatever. Because in the joke,
But it comes off like he hating, though.
No, it didn't. I
didn't hear the joke. The way you explain it sounds like he was hating.
Hold on, here it is. Hold on.
Okay.
He just should have wore something different. That's all. That little hat that nigga had on. And that fake Fendi jacket. That's my nigga, though. That's my nigga.
Oh,
all right, I did get a little jealous, man. Katt broke the internet and didn't say my name, good or bad. I need the press too, nigga. Shit. Say something about me in there, man.
Okay.
Say something bad about me. I don't care. I got a special coming out. I need the press. Man, we did a movie together today.
I'm glad they squashed their beef because I remember they had beef.
That was it, though. That was all. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see what you're saying. When I saw the back part and when I actually saw all of it, now I see what you're saying. But when someone explains it, it almost sounds like they hating again because you remember they did have big beef.
They really didn't. They didn't really have big beef, though. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, because it seemed like they was going at each other at some points. No? Then it must have been rumors. I like what they are talking about. Oh, okay.
You know, he always had beef with now him like Katt Williams. Okay, so let me go back. I want to find the.
Please teach me, because I if I'm wrong, I'm willing and very happy to admit it. Yes.
Hold on, let me put this other thing up where I find it. I put a Birdie Star.
I ain't gonna lie, he did throw me off getting locks. Didn't expect that from Katt.
Oh, Katt Williams.
Yeah, I was like, he got locks. Wow. After looking like a Willy Wonka character. Or was it you remember that one when he came up there and his hair was curled up tight on both sides? I was sitting up there like he looked like some, yeah.
So let me this is why hold on, let me get to it. This is why the Katt Williams and Steve Harvey beef actually started.
Okay. I have to go wiki Ohio, Dubai, because Unicorn says Carlissa is talking about the Ohio in Dubai.
The beef between him and Katt.
I remember that in Detroit when Katt called him out. Yep.
Yeah.
That was fucked up.
Yeah. And so, you know, we talked about that a little bit, but I also talked to Katt about it.
Mm-hmm.
And
that was malicious, nigga. Fuck that. I heard it.
What?
What Katt said about Steve Harvey there on Detroit.
You know what it was about?
Oh, no, it was about.
No. Well, let me tell you.
Damn, shit, pull up, nigga. Shit, fuck this, man. Shit,
I'll tell you something after this video.
He got a plethora, nigga. I play golf. Plethora material.
What that was about, according to Katt. Now. Katt says back in the day we struggling, you know, driving from city to city doing shows and stuff, you know, on that. Katt says he was in a mall. This is what Katt told me.
Okay.
Hey, Queen.
He was in a mall one day. He runs into Steve. Katt got his little boys with him. You know, Katt had adopted some boys.
Right, sure.
Let me stop right there and tell this funny story about Katt.
Oh, okay. We're
Put a pin right there.
All right, we're going right back to it. But go ahead.
When we were shooting next Friday.
Friday after next.
Next Friday.
Next Friday. Okay. Before. Okay.
Katt was homeless.
Okay.
But he had adopted these kids, and they were living in the car.
Right.
And Cube, I think, let them stay on the set in his dressing room. You know, we all had our own trailers. So Katt comes out to the comes down to the set one day, and he, you know, emotionally stressed. We like, what's up, player? Me, Spoon, Cube. And he said, I'm just happy. What you happy about? My son, man. My son just wrote. You got yourself together?
Yeah.
My son just wrote the alphabets. So we all say, oh man, well, that is good, bro. That's good. Katt goes back to the trailer, and maybe 10 minutes later, he comes in with his son, who he's homeschooling. And he brings his son in, and first thing that was funny was the boy was like 12.
I'm about to say, yeah. Damn. How old was he? Damn. No, leave him alone. Leave him alone. You said the word retarded. Not saying something retarded.
No, he wasn't.
All right, but you try to act like he is.
The second thing was, when he showed us the alphabet, they was all there. But they wasn't in order.
LACRMDOEAI. Leave that boy alone.
So we laughed about that. But anyway, Katt, my man.
Yeah.
So Katt told me that what all that was about was he was in a mall with his sons, ran up on Steve, and his sons recognized Steve from television. So they were excited, asked Steve for an autograph. And Steve basically told him, according to Katt now, you know, get the hell out of here.
Was Katt famous at the time?
Katt wasn't famous at the time. So his son said, Katt Williams. This is what Katt said. His son said, Katt, my daddy. And supposedly now, you know, there's just one side story.
Sure. We're going with the Katt story.
He said, who the fuck is Katt? And so Katt told his sons, don't worry about it, come on. Fast forward down the road 7 or 8 years.
Wow. People don't forget.
And Katt never forgot.
Yeah, because I remember that roast. When Katt Williams went on that stage after Steve Harvey, good Lord, man.
That That bothered me.
The story with Steve. What you said about Steve?
No.
Katt
The
Williams?
dispute between Katt and Steve.
Okay.
I mean, it was like comics resorting to the rap game, you know.
It didn't get physical ever, though.
No, it didn't get physical.
Right, it didn't get physical, right? And
it just got disrespectful.
Right. And they both don't work on same shows hardly.
I felt the same way about.
What happened?
My thing is this. I don't mind it getting a little disrespectful. I mean, they didn't get physical, but I feel like the disrespect was warranted. I feel like Katt has a reason to feel, because I'm gonna tell y'all, this is a true story. My nephew had went into the barbershop and he was about to get his hair done.
Mm-hmm.
And Randy Moss he was playing with the Minnesota Vikings. He came into the barbershop and they told my nephew he needed to get up. He couldn't get his hair done, whatever. My nephew at that time was okay because it was Randy Moss. You know what I'm saying?
What's the difference?
So you would think that he would be like, okay, little man, since you can't get your hair done, I'm going to pay for little man haircut, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or my nephew asked him for his autograph and he didn't give my nephew his autograph.
He could have at least done that.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So after that, shit, I didn't give a hell whether he was,
a lot of people get, they get ahead of themselves. They start feeling themselves. That's all I'm saying. I heard a lot of famous people are assholes.
Yeah, man, that is it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, oh, that
Woosah.
That triggered me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so now I understand why Katt be going so hard on you. Like, okay, since you was that big for my child, do you understand what I'm saying? Oh,
yes.
That's how dirty I am. Since you was that big for my baby, I'm gonna be that big for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you
think about it. If you go after somebody's child, all bets are off. That's all there is to it. I mean, if a woman can get enough strength, as they say, to pick up a goddamn car to save their child, you should just be glad they fuck you up and not kill you.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. And that is like,
I heard some people have done that. Like, people have gotten off from for the disrespect and everything from their child, and they have actually walked up on people after the court case and have just offed them.
Yeah.
But wait. I wanted to point out one thing before I forget, and plus I got 30 minutes before I got to go to hell. Anyways, did you know that Pierre and Gary Owens had beef? I just found that out today.
That Pierre and Gary Owens? Well, I heard that. You know?
Yeah, apparently they squashed it on his show. So if you check out his Panic Room, apparently he sat down with Gary Owens and they squashed it. That's what I wanted to tell you before I forgot, because I forget things.
Yeah, but that's real. I mean, I heard they had, but Gary Owens. And then this is the thing. Yeah. Now he said Gary Owens is a good comic. He just can't.
He is. I've seen a lot of his specials.
He's like, he can't cross over. Personally, I'm not a big Gary Owens fan because I just feel like because he's been around the black sector, he was married to a black woman. Yeah. That he feels like he always gets a pass.
Oh, like an official invite to the barbecue.
Yeah, like he feels like he just automatically get a pass.
Hey, I'm cool with him long as he don't turn into a Michael Rappaport. That dummy.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't.
I never liked him.
Them,
nah,
really.
I can take Gary Owens over him.
Yes, exactly.
Over him
exactly.
Because Michael Rappaport,
next to him
he gives me more like he's in the arena with Aries Spears and
Aries Spears is not funny. I find him creepy.
Mm-hmm.
And then he don't even like us.
I'm glad he don't. Look, crazy man. He's crazy.
That reminds me of a British bulldog.
And then y'all remember this, right? Wait, y'all remember? Hold on, let me show y'all this. You remember this?
Special there. On that stage, we can put whatever you want. A full court basketball court, a boxing ring, 2 microphones for a rap cipher, or you can get your dusted in comedy on that stage. But it's $1 million up for each one. That's $5 million, Mr. 28 million in Forbes. I'll be bringing mine in cash, Mitch. Bring yours however you want. And since you're not a puppet, don't bring no white people with you then. That's a $5 million bet individually. You can take it all, or you can take it part and parcel. This is the new movement.
I got a lot of things to say about Mr. Kevin Hart. One, I got a lot because when he first came out, when he was with his girl and all that stuff, he was funny. But
you know why? Do you know why he was funny?
He's a space ninja. That's what he is.
No. You know why he was funny?
Because he was real.
Tori was writing his material.
I heard someone, I think it was Katt saying, I'd rather watch Tori.
Look, okay, sis. Well, let's go there.
I had to watch this series. You remember that thing he had on Netflix? It was horrible.
Look at this.
And Tori's pretty.
Look at this.
Playing just Tori Hart to tour. Oh, that's who you were saying. Guess who else is going on tour? I think she'll be funny. I think she'll be, if she's coming with everything that he said in the beginning, she'll be bigger than Miss Pat.
Yeah. She wrote all his stuff.
Because when he first came out, he had me laughing my behind off. Miss Pat
she wrote this man's skits. She was with him when he didn't have nothing, helped him build him. He gave her
how they do people like that.
After he cheated, no loyalty. Get your coins, sis. I'm coming to support. Boom. Girl, what? 2024, we asking you to come in, sit down, and behave. Yes,
girl,
Tori. Everybody's here for us chestnut checkers.
I'm just saying, if I wasn't so terrified of getting a hit put on me by my mama, I would do comedy. Because I really feel like if I wrote a book, it would be in comedy. Seriously, some of the shit that happens to me is ridiculous. How you lose a whole church?
Exactly.
There was a hole in the ground.
Girl.
I went to Boston.
This is what Kevin Hart.
Hey, Kev, you didn't say nothing to Katt Williams when he did a 3-hour interview talking slow yesterday. You didn't put a shot clock on him.
Well, do you entertain the circus or do you watch it, Kurt? Which one do you do?
He's a whole Oreo cookie plus some. Ever since, especially after that car accident, how the hell are they in tractions and you walk away? I've been side-eyeing him ever since that. Then all of a sudden, his ass is doing commercials that aren't funny. And the last two, 3 specials he did, not even trying to be funny. He became completely unrelatable. I can't relate to half the shit he was talking about. That's rich people stuff. I ain't rich.
Exactly.
He's like, and I remember when I had the fireplace, you jackass motherfucker. The closest I've gotten is a faux one, and that wasn't mine.
So and then look, everybody, because everybody ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the way they was trying to comfort Katt, and it's like everybody can't have the same story about this man and it not be true. But
that's what I'm saying. He has been very consistent. Every time he's gone off, he has not changed what he said. He been saying that Kevin was a plant. He has not gone off. Like, you know, some people lie and then it's like, wait, didn't you say this or didn't
And
you
even
say that?
him. Now, even him. Look.
Man, I ain't got nothing to say about the Katt Williams situation. I don't know about nothing about that. I know he a real nigga to me. Like I say, bro, I came home, I ain't had nothing to man.
Is he eating gizzards?
To his concert, I mean, front row seat. When I was leaving, gave me $15,000. That's real. Everybody else was screaming my name, all kind of celebrity. They ain't even give me a speak. They didn't even speak to me when I came home. The man gave me $15,000. I ain't even know him, bro. That's all I could say. 9 minute celebrities was hollering free boosters. I saw him, they ain't even acknowledge me. They gave me $15,000. Doing that. He did that from the heart, man. He knew what I had been through, bro. Man knew what I had been through, bro. I'll never forget that.
2 songs. Just 2 songs I like about that man. Zoom and Distant Lover. Other than that, I ain't got shit to say about him.
But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Even it's like people coming out the woodwork saying, like, bro, he done, you know what I'm saying?
And Ricky Smiley, really, at best, he didn't blow up until he got on the radio. Because honestly, he was kind of funny, but not super funny. Like when he used to do the church woman thing. You know how many people done did a woman role? It's not really that funny anymore.
Exactly. Then, did you hear what they said about that? Did you hear what they're
and then the whole he was going for Money Mike. I couldn't see him as Money Mike. I couldn't see him as
ever. You
Little
know,
Daryl. That's all I see him as.
He said he did the bathroom scene. Now, that's one of my favorites. He said, I'm draining the monster. You know, I ain't even in the phone book. You couldn't do none of them.
It's supposed to be a great scene. I don't think I would have wanted to watch it if there was. That's not funny. That's gross. And dehuman. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, dehumane.
Yes, because I'm.
And then they said he roasted him for 20 minutes.
Seriously, Ricky against Katt. You already know.
Straight up and down. He waited until I said this was gonna be my last show after 18 years. He waited for that and saw that as a moment of weakness and decided he was gonna make it a championship. But then the nigga couldn't sell out the tickets necessary. Damn. Do you think that nigga wanted to be here with me this evening? Frankie Beverly and Maze. Merry Christmas and a happy New Year. Start on January 1st trying to find his hairpiece and his career, because I come to put that motherfucker on the ground. That's what a championship is. If you don't like it here, you can get it in the park.
You know,
now that I'm done with bitch niggas in my life.
he has a lot of points.
Some of you may have heard a rumor that for the BET Hip Hop Awards, what you talking about? Lost the breakdancing competition to T-Pain. And this is how he ended up hosting. Let me explain to you a few crucial facts about me.
Yeah, somebody come up here because I'm about to leave soon. I gotta go teach that kid.
I don't hang with niggas that something more breakdance. I got nothing against homosexuals. I just don't hang with them. Get him, Cat. I didn't meet T-Pain until the day after the Hip Hop Awards. Look at me in the face so you understand what I'm saying. Because you have to understand, it's going to be 2009. It's another fucking year. Some shit is going to remain the same. The bitch niggas that's in your life telling lies on you, the ones that make sure that anytime they see you happy, they do anything they can to extinguish your motherfucking happiness. those motherfuckers will remain the same. What needs to change is what the fuck we do about it. Because they think they're getting away with it. Old slick ass. Then a nigga told me that he didn't know nothing about this. And if you listen to his show, you know that nigga's a liar straight up and down. He waited until I said this was gonna be my last show. After 18 years.
That went to go watch.
Hold on.
I got about
Steve that went
9 minutes before I gotta leave. I'm just like shocked. The real talk, Steve's not
the same Steve.
funny.
It's not funny.
I laughed at a few jokes, but not a whole lot.
But they say they were stolen, the ones we were laughing at.
Yeah, but now Cedric, I didn't know why his name was the entertainer. I didn't know Cedric's name was the entertainer because he was supposed to do all that stuff. Because I used to wonder, why the hell are you singing so much? And like some of his specials, he's dancing around and all I can see is his stomach. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I thought Steve was a little funny. He wasn't super funny. Like I found myself laughing more with Katt than Steve, Queen. I'm just saying. There are a few jokes he says that are funny. But like with Cedric, I am appalled. I didn't know he stole jokes. But I did want to know why the hell is he always breaking into a song? Because he had one special that pissed me off because he kept dancing and singing. I'm like, I don't want to see this.
Look at this.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but it's disgusting. Just oh god, that yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah. Oh god, I didn't know he did it too.
Yes.
Yeah. But he was a man. He in sexy clothes. Yeah. That was disgusting. Woo, that's horrible. Okay, that I never watched that movie. Now, I didn't want to watch that movie. Yeah, I knew about that. No, I didn't know about that. Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was horrible. I remember. Didn't see that. Yeah.
I mean, I love Shanae though.
Yeah. That right there, I never saw it. That I'll never heal from.
It is. White people do it too. But why? But when men say that they'll never do it,
but you know what they say? It's that humiliation ritual. What more humiliating than taking your gender from you?
Monique, Steve Harvey. Man, I'm sleepy than a motherfucker. I'm joked the fuck out. They just said everything I was gonna fucking say. I gotta think of some shit up here tonight. Monique took all my goddamn dick jokes.
Damn. He just telling on him with a joke.
Dirty motherfucker. This a bad game. It's a bad game. So I'm tired of bullshit. I'm sick of fucking lying, man. You know, kings are comedy, kings are comedy. Motherfucker be counting your money. Adele Givens, Samoa, Monique, Steve Harvey. Man, I'm sleepy than a motherfucker. I'm joked the fuck out.
Wait. Queen is saying that Katt stole jokes too.
Who he stole jokes from?
I don't know. But Queen is
headlines
saying
for his usual controversial and wacky behavior. Celebrities who he mentioned in his rant have been clapping back at the legendary comedian. Talk show have been circulating on.
They exist, and I believe they do have a humiliation ritual. Because have you noticed whenever somebody hits the ground real bad? Oh, JB Smooth,
Michael Jackson's best friend, Christmas. Michael Jackson called him Christmas. You ever met a man that gave you a little nickname like that?
No.
Me neither. Must be the greatest. Chris Tucker didn't want to be the poster child for smoking weed. He don't smoke weed like that.
Right.
He in the church. He Michael Jackson's best friend. Christmas. Michael Jackson called him Christmas. You ever met a man that gave you a little nickname like that?
No.
Every nickname I got was usually involved with a lack of knowing what the hell's going on. But Queen said that Katt stole jokes from JB Smooth.
I'm serious. It happened a long time ago. Was that Mr. Laugh?
I heard JB Smooth used to write with Katt. I don't know.
I find JB Smooth 50-50. Sometimes he's funny, sometimes he's a little too much.
Yeah. JB Smooth ain't that funny to me though.
I think he's one of those people that'll catch you off guard, but mostly you probably would be more satisfied with like a big time name. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's big now, but Queen is saying one joke, a big joke.
Let me see if I can find it. Tell I'm about to look for it.
The main joke I remember about JB Smooth is when he was sitting up there doing the like handicap to the beat.
True that. We all dog people. What your sister doing, man? I heard she made $1 million, man. She charged $1 a head at the $1 million mark. Yeah, well, your sister is right there going smart family,
Y'all can look it up on YouTube. It's a fact now. People feel Katt told it funnier, and that's fine, but he copied it the same like Said copied his. The sad thing about it is a lot of comedians steal jokes.
Woo, girl, you know a song is a shit.
Okay, hold on.
If you could,
he said keep watching.
They just showing him doing that. Hold on.
Because of how long the damn joke was.
Yeah.
that's a shit. You know a song is a
Because
shit.
after so many times when he said that's the shit, I got tired of it.
Okay, shit. Okay, cut it off.
Oh, I remember.
Mr. DJ, that's my song too, nigga. That's play the song again for no reason. Let me see it.
But I don't think it's really the same.
Shit. Cut it off. That's my shit. That's any nigga that hustle. That's our national anthem right there. Even if your job don't even require no hustling. Even if you're a librarian.
Okay, I get it.
But
it's similar, but it's not the same. Look, as an artist, I was told if you change 33% of a joke or a piece of art, it no longer belongs to the artist.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as an artist, he changed it enough. He didn't use a handicapped person. Oh, okay. She's saying just like what Cedric did. True. That is true.
That's my
Smooth.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see it's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, I see it too. But I just feel that, like, you know, I feel like the joke he did from JB Smooth, he changed it up way, way more. You wouldn't have noticed it unless someone pointed it out. That's my only thing. I feel like he changed it more than JB Smooth, and both jokes came off funny. You know what I'm saying? There is another comedian too named Arvis or something. Do you mean Arnaz? Jay Arnaz? Because Jay Arnaz is funny. I don't know how to feel about him.
Is a joke stealer.
It's a comic named JB Smooth. This was one of the greatest underground comics ever. And I'm telling you,
that's not Patrice, is it? That's not Patrice.
This ain't true. Because I could get 1,000 comics to back me up. That joke where he do like, man, if you listen to this song, you can do anything off this song. That's JB Smooth joke.
That shit was made
Yeah.
for walking. Any nigga can walk to that shit.
But I feel like he wasn't the only one that did that. I feel like everybody.
Yeah. Plus, I think he changed it up enough. You know what I'm saying? Like he did handicap and food stamps, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Katt did other things. So yeah, I feel what he's saying, but at the same time, I feel like it's
But
still
he
different.
wasn't the only one that had did it. I thought somebody else had did that too.
Most people do that, honestly, when they hear a certain beat. They come back and they bring more attention to that beat. But I'm not trying to make excuses either.
But then he played a song or he just did the beat?
The beat is just the beat.
That's any nigga that hustle.
Come on,
That's our
Queen.
national anthem right there.
Hey, Queen.
Even if you don't even require no hustle.
Okay,
Good,
guys,
'cause
I'm gonna need
You're a
y'all to keep,
librarian.
I'm gonna
I
need
gotta
y'all to
go
keep
work
the
with this
same.
kid.
Library. See how that
I'm gonna
shit
need
feels.
y'all to
You
keep
just
the
in the
same
library.
energy for Katt that Katt
No,
has
I have
for
the same
Cedric.
energy with what you said, because yeah, it is true. I have
Because
no
when they play Cedric's joke, Cedric
Yeah.
is a spaceship.
Mhm.
He did the same exact thing. He changed it up to fit his. He said it on the show. He said, "Oh, he did change it to a spaceship. He changed it to a spaceship, but he did the same movements. It was the same. It was basically the same idea of the joke.
Well, you got a point.
Because when I heard Cedric's, I was like, me and my boyfriend was kind of disagreeing because I was like, well, Cedric changed it. It's different.
Right. But before
My
because
boyfriend was
I
like,
gotta leave. What I will say is that until I see somebody bring it up to Katt and he respond, I really can't say much about it. Because the way Cedric responded fucked me up.
well, here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Either you have inspiration, somebody might have did something and it's kind of funny and you take it and switch it on up and try it and that's okay, or it's not. That's how I feel. I'm like, I like Katt, but I'm like, okay, you accusing Cedric of literally the same thing that you did. You did that. And he did it.
The only difference, though, Katt wasn't the only one that accused Cedric of that.
Right. Okay. That's fine.
That's the difference.
That's fine. So Cedric is a repeat offender.
Listen,
Cedric is a repeat offender, but Katt did it too. It's like me saying, it's like if you are a store if you're a thief and you go rob, Walmart and Target and CVS and all of that, but then I go and rob, Macy's, and I'm like, Sonic is, she's a thief. She's a thief.
Why gotta be me?
She a thief. She done robbed 5 stores.
Up in this shit. What the hell? I was like, yeah, until you said Sonic.
Like, yeah, you right.
Wait, don't put my name in this.
It's like if I say, oh, okay, Sonic is a thief, she done robbed 5 stores, and somebody be like, okay,
Then you
but
said
I
it
just think
twice.
you say something out the Macy's. So you a thief too. You just ain't thief as much. But a thief is a thief. We both.
I know, but this is the thing. Okay, this is.
I'm still upset about my name. God
I'm not mad.
I'm sorry, sis.
I like Cedric the Entertainer. Like I always thought Cedric the Entertainer. To me, he was old school fat boy sexy. If that makes sense.
I'm sorry. I gotta leave real quick. I gotta leave for this class. I'm sorry to break up.
Okay, well, thank you.
Bye,
Before I leave, I will say this. I would feel better if someone brought this to Katt. If I could see how he would react, if he accepted it, then I would accept it better. But if he acts like Steve or Cedric, then yeah, I would have an issue. But now I gotta go. I love y'all. And if y'all still here in an hour, I love y'all. I'll be back if y'all still here in an hour.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
But I'm saying, this is what I'm saying, Queen. I totally get what you're saying. I like 100%, like, yeah, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. But I'm just saying, this has been from like back with the Bernie Mac. It's like, I love comedy. I am that's my arena. Comedy, poetry, stuff like that. Like I love that. You know what I'm saying? So when you start thinking back to it's not like Cedric is not, he's a legend in the game, but he ain't still out here touring. Like he still ain't out here grinding in the comedy circuit. You know what I'm saying? Like they went to the big screen, and it was like once they went to the big screen, it was like they, you know what I'm saying? They became better than their counterparts. If that make any sense.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I think because here's my thing about the Katt Williams thing. I have no problem with the Katt Williams thing, and I like Katt Williams. You know, I think he's one of the best comedians out there. But I guess I have more problem with the audience, because I'm like, some people are being, in my opinion, very unreasonable. It's like everything Katt said is real. Katt is, you know, and I'm like, okay, I think some things that Katt said was real. And I think some things that Katt said was his perspective, which is kind of different than what's real. It's kind of like how I'm experiencing something, how I see something. But me and you could both be in a situation and see it kind of differently and still be putting the facts out there. You know what I'm saying? You could put the facts out there and see it different than me.
And I agree. I feel like a lot of his is, you know, taking the meat and spitting out the bone. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's some things that he said I believe is true to, like, you know, like, because it lines up. It just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? To me. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you've been watching, you know, comedians. Like, even in my family will tell you, I watch comics. Like, I am like, that's what I love. That's my just love comics. You know what I'm saying? So if I say, you know, if I really think like you really not that funny, they really not that funny, because I love to laugh. I love happiness. That's just me. So when I say listening to the comic circuit and, you know, hearing the stuff from back in the day about Bernie Mac and, you know, how they treated Bernie, how Steve Harvey was trying to get Bernie, like, this ain't new. The stuff he's saying ain't new. Just, it was always whispers. Nobody ever came forward and said, this is what happened. Like when I played the clip from his daughter earlier, you know what I'm saying? From Bernie Mac's daughter. Like she said, like, from what I know what my dad said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that a lot of like that kind of stuff that he was saying, I think is true. I do think it's true. I think a lot of that stuff is true. I'm just like, dang, where's the like, you know, you know what, it bothers me a little bit when people will like take a person and be like, because I feel like, and this may be going off on a little bit of a different thing, but I feel like as people, as humans, we're very black and white. It's like team this, not team that, but not paying attention to maybe the fact that there's nuances, like with the Ricky Smiley thing, right? With the Ricky Smiley saying, now the disclaimer is, I've been trying to find the video of where Ricky said that he was supposed to be playing the what you call him? What's the name?
The Santa Claus. I mean the pimp, Money Mike.
The pimp. That he was supposed to be playing Mike. But I don't know if I can find it. I may just have to look a little bit more, because I'm trying to see, like, I want to see how he's saying it. Because I want to see if Ricky is like going in like, yeah, that was my role, or you know, like, I wonder how he was saying.
We gonna listen. Okay.
Ooh, you got it. Okay, cool.
Katt Williams' character. Yes. And Katt Williams was supposed to play my character. And somebody said, no, we want you to play Mike.
The thieving ass Santa Claus.
Right. And then, yeah, because Katt Williams was going to be the Santa Claus.
Right.
And then, and they switched it over.
Right.
Because when I auditioned for Mighty Mike.
Right.
You know, so when I went in there to audition, I'm at the toilet. When Katt Williams went to use the bathroom, that's the line I had to use to audition. So they switched it up. So I was like, yeah, I can do this Santa Claus role Friday, you know, but I didn't know that, because I did my role like in 4 days.
Right.
They shot all my stuff in 4 days. I went back to Birmingham, came back out because they changed the ending. Did you know that?
Right. No, I didn't.
No, you know the ending, but they got the fighting or whatever. The ending was me giving out, Santa Claus giving out presents to his kids.
Right.
So the test audience didn't like the way it ended, so they changed the ending.
Right.
So I had to come back. The scariest thing was laying down in front of that limousine.
Right.
And I believe we related.
So
But go
that's
ahead.
how.
You were originally supposed to play Katt Williams' character.
Yes.
So that's how he said it.
So, and this is one of the situations where I'm like, okay, this is where, like, you know, the analytical part of me digs in a little bit, because I'm like, all right, I see exactly what Katt Williams is saying. Like, well, you weren't never supposed to play that role. You ain't even right for that role. And I agree, he's not right. You know what I'm saying? A blind man can see that. So I 100% like feel Katt Williams on that. But at the same time, I'm like, all right, I'm listening to Ricky's manager talk, and I'm like, all right, I know that these things don't go like everybody get in the room and be like, okay, you got this part, you got this part. I know it's like he auditions, he goes back, and there's middlemen. It's not Ice Cube to his manager. It's, you know, the people who's deciding, they talk to that person calls this person calls that person. It's probably about 4 or 5 people in between the words that get back to Ricky. And the word gets back to Ricky from his manager. So I'm like, well, did he feel like he got the role? Because this manager might have said, well,
so that's what he said. Hold on, let me find it.
Okay, so but that makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? That like the manager's just saying, hey, they want you, but I'm waiting for the final. You know what I'm saying? But when the final thing comes through, it's like, well, they want you for this.
But
you
I'm saying, can you see
Mike in the
playing
original
this
script
role?
got in the bathroom, and that's what Ricky Smiley was okay with. Katt Williams had to take the risk in front of the studios and the cast and our powers that be in his very first movie and say respectfully, humbly, guys, if we talk about anything else, I have no credibility and I have no pull. But we're talking about comedy, right, where I have all the credibility and all the pull. The problem with Friday After Next is we're trying to make a classic comedy. And this comedy involves a and is never funny, no matter who it happens to or what the circumstances are. If you would allow me to allow us to do this movie without a black man getting in it, I promise you that it will be twice as funny.
So this what made me mad, Queen. This ninja right here.
That's your daddy.
Girl, this ninja, listen.
One of your stand-up views. You said some slick shit about me in one of your stand-up, one of your stand-up you was being sarcastic, saying that if Trick Daddy can own a restaurant, you can do anything. Well,
You just trying to be relevant.
nigga, you
Yeah, I don't.
bullbagging looking ass fuck, nigga. Keep my name out your mouth. I'm not no comedian. I'm a street nigga first, okay? Keep my name out your mouth, bitch ass nigga. Keep Ricky
You know, he
Smiley
might have
out your
been
mouth.
tripping.
Keep all
You know, he
OGs
on
name
that
out your
booger
mouth.
sugar.
If you don't like a person,
Allegedly, not allegedly, he said it. He said it on the radio. He said it many
I
times.
ain't never say I didn't like you. And I'm glad I didn't never say I didn't like you, because by me not thinking you were funny, I actually saw you one day and I was laughing my ass off. I was crying laughing one day. Remember that little boy put you in the headlock? I was crying fucking laughing that day, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, you scary curls, Al Perm wearing ass nigga. Stop, listen, man. Stop talking about other niggas to be relevant in the game, the trend. Cause you was trending today, and I'm gonna be trending tomorrow on your bitch ass. And
What is he talking about? He ain't even talking. What is he talking about?
Everybody who you told a story got more money than me and you. You on my level, bitch ass nigga. Ha ha. The joke on you, bitch ass nigga. All them niggas is full. All them niggas is full. You said some slick shit about me in one of your stand-up.
Now, that's what I'm saying. Why you even putting yourself in it?
That man is crazy. Something wrong with him. Something is wrong with him. He is crazy.
And I'm like, okay, you really, that's what I'm saying. He said, oh, so you think I'm going to pay a 6, they want a 5'2" Santa Claus. Like, come on, we got to really think about,
I don't know where he got that from. I wonder where he got the whole, so I can see him thinking that he got the other role before it being switched to Santa Claus, but I don't know where he got, because he didn't address that part.
How can you see now? Come on now, Queen.
He didn't address that part about him supposedly playing Santa Claus. Now it could be that he was told that. It could be his manager told him that crap back in the day to juice him up. You know what I'm saying? Like it. People be telling you, I can come to you and tell you something, and then you might run with that story for years based off of what I told you. So that's what I think. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, it just seemed like there's more to it than what. And even when Ice Cube came out and spoke, I was like, okay, I could see how there's more to it than what everybody, what everybody thought. I think somebody pumped Ricky up. Somebody tried to make Ricky feel good about it and might have told him that. Could have been his people and his manager might have told him that foolishness and he ran with it. But I don't know. But I also understand that what Katt's saying is that there's basically like a fraternity and Ricky is in it. And I can see how, they stomp on the other, the quote unquote little guys, or the guys they feel are little guys, and they all kind of band together. I can see that aspect of it too.
And when you think about it, like, okay, like, remember when he said this part, when he talked about Jonathan Majors?
About when he talked about how he wouldn't date a white woman?
And how he said, oh, how Megan Good ran on by Jonathan Majors, and Jonathan Majors was like, oh, I couldn't have did it without her. But okay, so this is Ricky Smiley responding to the Katt Williams.
As Money Mike, not the Santa Claus, and that is the honest God truth. I had no reason to go on there and to go on Shannon Sharp's show and lie about any of that. That's what I auditioned for, was Money Mike. And I guess the producers, Cube and everybody saw something different. And I think that Money Mike character, Special K, was going to come off as kind of like
just a guy who was hanging around in the strip mall, who was just kind of being annoying and almost like a crackhead type of character. That was
right.
Just,
so I guess when Katt Williams did it, they added the whole pimp twist to that character, which was actually a better decision. Every single show I have done since '97, maybe not big arenas, but I pack up those theaters and have to add shows and comedy clubs, and between radio and all of that and raising the family, I'm comfortable with. What makes me sad, I don't like the way that made my kids feel, and that's why I'm not gonna, go after him, because he has kids and family members and nieces and nephews also, and it hurts our family members and people that do love us when we say hurtful things about each other. So we want to wish Katt Williams the best or whatever. It ain't nothing but love over here.
So that was his response.
Yeah, I mean, I think so wait a minute. So the role wasn't the pimp at first.
It was. Ice Cube said it was always the pimp. Like, he said that Katt Williams was allowed to make it his own. That's why Katt Williams said that he kind of rewrote the script. He said because he was given so much. This is what Trick Daddy was talking about. Hold on. I'm like, what?
I can't even hardly understand what Trick Daddy was. Trick Daddy need to go sit down somewhere. I can't hardly understand what he was saying.
Hold on. No, that ain't
Trick Daddy need to leave that things he said that he liked alone.
all the way along.
Yeah. Because I remember years ago, he said that that's an everyday thing. I don't know if it's still the same, but that's what he said years ago on the radio.
And famous. Leave Trick Daddy alone, man. That's my boy. Look at you now. Look at him. Bitch, you can do this. Trick Daddy look like a number 2, a bowel movement. I know you like to thank you. Shit don't stay. Look like a John Cobra cat. Leave Trick Daddy alone, man.
Yeah.
Trick Daddy can make it, you can make it, bitch. Trick Daddy got herpes, gonorrhea, and a restaurant and a cooking show, bitch.
He do be cooking though. I ain't gonna lie.
But I said that ain't bad though. He said he got diabetes.
Give up or fuck up.
Lupus. If he can do it, you can do it. I mean, he really ain't say nothing that bad about Trick. Trick just wanted.
Oh, that's why Trick Daddy said something?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't know he so stupid. I didn't know he said jokes about him. I thought Trick Daddy was just trying to defend, I don't know, one of them comedians. And I was like, why is he talking? Like, you don't even belong in the conversation. But I see he was mad. But Trick Daddy, be quiet. This is just jokes. Like, he was a celebrity. Like, that's going to happen. They joke on a lot of people. And Trick Daddy know he out here looking like Florida Evans. He know it's bad jokes going around the internet about him. He know that. He need to stop. He need to stop. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's all interesting to me. It's all really interesting to me. But I can see how, you know
what? I don't think the only person I ain't heard said that. I think, let me look and see if he said something.
They said Kevin said something.
Yeah, he said he don't address the circus.
But he said like my boyfriend was playing something the other day where they was watching a basketball game, him and somebody else, and it was like funny. He was like, oh, Katt Williams did this, like, what's the boy named John Morant? Came in late. Oh yeah, Katt Williams dropped them off, and I was like, yo, they're stupid. They are stupid. He kept saying stuff like that. I guess he did. I don't know if that was old or not, but girl, I don't know, because I don't be into the comedian stuff like that. The comedian beef to me is kind of silly and funny. I mean, I know it's real, I know it's real. It's business, and it's a lot of, a lot of stuff, but it's funny to me.
DL Hughley did respond. Okay, let me see what DL Hughley.
What he say about DL Hughley?
He didn't. I guess DL Hughley responded because he didn't say nothing about DL. He said He said can't nobody say nothing to him about DL because I think he said bet nobody say nothing bad about DL.
As folks continue talking about Katt Williams' viral interview on Club Shay Shay, many fans are seeking out the reactions of the comedians Katt mentioned throughout the conversation. During this session, Katt was negatively, specifically Steve Harvey. Now, between Steve Harvey and Katt Williams, so we know that this point. Will go the line of show in Detroit. Katt would challenge Harvey to a joke off in order to prove who the true king of comedy was. Even though Harvey wouldn't acknowledge the challenge, that didn't stop Katt from roasting him when the time came.
All this money y'all spent on them motherfucking tickets and talked about a lady in the audience for 15 goddamn minutes. Nigga should have talked about me the way I've been to talk about his bitch man.
Who are you talking about?
Steve Harvey, so he talked about a woman in the audience, so he should have talked about him because he was about to talk about him.
Oh, Lord.
He trying to copy off me, bring that ugly ass, sparkly ass tie out with a regular black suit like he was going to a funeral. Yours, nigga, yours. That nigga think I give less than whatever less than if you the one came out here and told jokes about if a bitch lick you on the left nipple, you buy that bitch a car. If that ain't the trickiest shit I ever heard.
Interestingly enough, as Katt's words on Club Shay Shay began making its rounds, a previous interview taped in earlier 2023 features Don DC Curry revealing the origins of their rivalry. According to Curry, Katt and his son saw Steve Harvey in the mall. The boys wanted a picture, but instead were rejected by Harvey. His alleged response to them, who is Katt Williams? In addition to his feud with Steve Harvey, Katt also had disparaging words for Cedric the Entertainer, who he accused of stealing one of his jokes. The story first broke back in 2021, where Katt told audiences his closing joke, which was used on Comedy View, was stolen by Cedric the Entertainer. According to Katt, Cedric would use the joke in the 2000 film, The Original Kings of Comedy. Now, just last year, Cedric would make an appearance on Shannon Sharp's podcast to deny any theft. However, with this most recent interview, Katt has reignited those rumors. Katt had words for several of his peers throughout the 2-hour and 45-minute conversation. He gave props to the younger generation of comedians while praising the comedy of Dave Chappelle, Patrice O'Neal, and Bernie Mac. Because Katt mentioned 3 out of the 4 comedians involved in Original Kings of Comedy, fans would notice that he didn't have too much to say about D.L. Hughley, and D.L. didn't have much to say about Katt Williams' comments. One user would directly at D.L. Hughley by saying, DL said he talking about them niggas and not me. Okay. Another would chime in and at DL saying, so any Katt news? Ain't no way the great DL Hughley ain't got nothing to say. Not nothing? Not even Katt said what he said? I'm just jabbing, bro. The messages would get DL's attention as he would respond by simply laughing with nothing more to add. Now, DL is known for keeping an active social media account, consistently giving his commentary on anything political or pop culture related. However, he has been silent about Katt's interview. Some online expressed that they wish Katt had more to say about DL. I was hoping Katt would gather DL Hughley in this interview. He's really been getting by unscathed for way too long. Another would share a gif of a relieved Denzel Washington from the film Fallen. The expression would be used to show how thankful Hughley was for not being mentioned. The caption read, DL, 2 hours and 42 minutes in to the interview. One user would even respond to another who listed several comedians they didn't find funny, including Hughley. The user who defended DL said, ma'am, Katt Williams himself said no DL Hughley slander will be tolerated.
Yep, that's what
and
he
I
said.
wholeheartedly agree.
Well,
Say whatever you want to say about the rest of those losers, but nigga, DL was always funny. So what do you guys think about Katt Williams' comments on the
He
original
did
Kings
say
of
that,
Comedy?
though.
And should
He
DL
said
stand
no,
up for his peers?
he said there'll
Let's talk
be
about it more in the comments below.
DL
And save the day for the latest.
What he said, and that's what I was saying. I remember him saying something like, "We're not, there'll be no DL slander." That's why I said I think the only one he gave a pass was DL.
He might be all right with DL. Maybe DL ain't doing wrong, and maybe DL is straight up.
You said it's semi-funny. Yeah, Cedric is handsome. You know what I'm saying? But is he fun? I mean, Cedric is funny.
He's handsome?
Cedric the Entertainer was handsome. Back in the day, I used to think he was handsome. Like, he fat boy handsome.
To each his own, girl.
You know what? I'm going to tell you this. What makes a man to me is the way they dress. Their dress and their persona. If they, they smell good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could get that take you from a 5 to a 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I like well managed.
That was back
in the day,
I don't think he's not nice. I think he's decent. He's decent, but he's Cedric. He like an uncle.
Yeah, of course.
That's
so
Uncle
what do you guys think about? What do you think about the notion that Taraji is stealing the thunder of The Color Purple?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because if she, I mean, well, she wasn't done right, right? Wasn't she done kind of wrong with that film? Isn't that what she's saying, or she's just making blanketed Hollywood statements?
Well, okay, so I don't think like she's making like blanket things, but so this is the thing. I feel like this. Whenever they have to start coming so hard to try to prove themselves, I feel like it's some truth to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely truth to what she's saying. Like everybody said, you know, Monique did, you know, she's echoing some of the things Monique said. Viola Davis said things, you know, said stuff.
But that's what I'm saying. But I believed Monique. You know what
I believe Taraji too. I mean,
yeah,
I think
believe Taraji
because
too.
Viola Davis spoke about that type of stuff.
And then it's just too because if we look at like her like let me see what she said. Hold on. And people was like, she should be promoting the movie, she should be doing this. And see, this is where they blackball Monique. When after Precious. Remember, this is just how they blackball Monique after Precious. You know? So we gotta, you know, it's kind of like the same thing. This is the way they operate, you know. But hold on.
You were cast by God to help you to believe in yourself.
Yes.
Which is so interesting because like you are Taraji P. Henson, you've done all of these iconic roles. People see in their minds, this is Cookie walking in there.
Right.
Why were you nervous about this?
Well, for me, one, I don't pick a role unless it scares me. Because fear is something to overcome. And I will be transformed in a way. And if I'm transformed, then the audience will be. So it has to move me to a place of fear. Like if I'm not scared, then it's like maybe that's too easy for me. It has to be challenging for me because I have to challenge the audience.
Yes, I heard that after.
I agree. I've seen a raise in my income since Proud Mary, and almost had to walk away from Color Purple. Yes, ma'am. Who said what? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because you know what? If I don't take a stand, how am I making it easy for Fantasia and Danielle and Hallie and Felicia? Why am I doing this? If it's all just for me, why are you here?
Look at Oprah. You see how she looked at Taraji and quickly looks away. And now look at Taraji. Look at her legs. She walks it away from Oprah, looking up, fluttering her eye, trying to hold back tears. But she's trying to be professional, but she leans into Oprah. Oprah pulls away. Fake laugh. We all know that's fake. That's fine.
So Taraji P. Henson is sick and tired of staying silent in Hollywood because she is now coming out to expose Oprah Winfrey for threatening to ruin her career. See, Taraji recently came out to reveal that she was grossly underpaid for her role in Oprah's movie The Color Purple. And this has caused fans to drag Oprah for filth and has caused some very bad publicity for Oprah. But Oprah is not handling this well, as you can expect, as she has allegedly Taraji blackballed in the industry. Taraji is now calling out for help and exposing the deepest, darkest, shadiest parts of Hollywood and exposing Oprah for being cruel. Y'all come on in and have a seat because this mess is insane.
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired.
Y'all, it looks like everybody in Hollywood is suddenly speaking their truths and standing on it, because in the past couple of weeks alone, we have heard and seen multiple celebrities come out to talk about the things that they've been seeing and going through in Hollywood at the hands of some very powerful people in the industry. It started with Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy and then Christian Keys and the anonymous powerful man that allegedly essayed him, and now it's Taraji P. Henson and Oprah. See, for the past couple of years now, there have been some serious allegations against Oprah and how Hollywood elites use her as a handler for other Black celebs in Hollywood. There has been lots of talk about how the industry and higher-ups use her to keep Black celebs in line and under their control. And it looks like Taraji P. Henson is coming out to confirm these stories, because she has just come out to slam Oprah for trying to kill her career after Taraji revealed in an interview that the industry is not what it seems, because she still gets heavily lowballed in the industry and doesn't make that much money. Certainly not as much money as people think she does. In a new interview, Taraji revealed that she has been stuck in the same pay grade since 2018. She almost had to walk away from the Oprah-produced movie The Color Purple because they lowballed her and didn't want to pay her what she was worth.
I haven't seen a raise in my income since Barry.
And almost had to walk away from Color Purple.
Yes, ma'am. Who said what? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because you know what? If I don't take a stand, how am I making it easy for Fantasia and Danielle and Hallie and Felicia? Why am I doing
You
this?
know the thing about it, Oprah gave Fantasia like gifts and stuff,
Can you even imagine what it's like to be?
And she made it seem like it made it okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now,
An interview with Gayle King, where she claimed that she was seriously considering leaving the industry because she wasn't getting paid well when compared to other white actors in the industry.
I'm just tired of working.
So,
Yeah.
and then here's Oprah. You know, Oprah had to come back. Hold on.
Now, we have a cast of Black women.
I would just like to say about this whole Taraji, I heard I was trending yesterday because people are saying that I was not supporting Taraji. Taraji will tell you herself that I've been the greatest champion of this film, championing not only the behind the scenes production, but also everything that everybody needed. So whenever I heard that there was something that people needed, I'm not in charge of the budget because that's Warner Brothers. You know, that's the way the studio system works. And we as producers, everybody gets their salary. That's negotiated by your team. And so whenever I heard there was an issue or there was a problem with the cars or there was a problem with the food, I would step in and do whatever I could to make it right. And I believe that she would even vouch for that and say that it's
I
true.
think she would vouch for that. I can vouch for that because I've seen you and your work and behind the scenes, how you step in and you have put your own money up.
I'm all for everybody.
Bitch, all that money you got, you can pay for a car.
Rising of their own life. And so, I mean, all the stuff about
She's struggling.
There was
Like,
something
girl.
online about us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on Taraji's side with this one. I don't think she stole the thunder. A lot of people went to see it. A lot of people still going to see it.
I mean, okay, and if you want to be honest, it wasn't what I thought. I expected it to be more like the book. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They said it was based off the play, which now that makes sense to me. I just went to see it on Sunday, and they said it was based off the play, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Personally, I didn't want to go see it, and I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I actually thought it was entertaining. I just think they could have cut out about 4 or 5 of them songs.
I get it. It was like based up off the, based up off of it. You know what I'm saying? Off the play and everything. So it had to be, more musical. And I like a musical, so it didn't bother me. But it's just, I wish they would have based it more off the movie or the book. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see the play. So for me, this spin on it or the take on it was interesting. You know what I'm saying? Because I never saw the play.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the movie, we all real familiar with that. But I thought it was all right. I thought, a lot of the songs were nice. The dancing, it was entertaining. It was, emotional and all of that good stuff. But I don't know. I'm not mad at Taraji. I know a lot of people mad at her because they feel like, Monique was saying the same thing. But That's another one of those situations where I'm like, yes, Monique was saying it. Yes, those people weren't backing her up then. But it could just be that they don't like her. You know?
Yeah,
It
facts.
could just be that. Like, I mean, if we think in our personal lives, if somebody we don't like is going like, oh, this ain't right, and you know, we may know that it's true. We may, but I don't mess with that person. You know what I'm saying? It could be like
But
that.
I supported Monique.
I did. I'm
did.
talking about the actresses. You know, because people are saying, well, Taraji is coming out now, but why didn't she support Monique back then? But I'm like, I don't know how cool they are. Maybe they didn't, and maybe she was scared and she is empowered now.
But the thing with like Monique too, it's not even so much as Monique. They don't like Sydney. Nobody likes Monique's husband.
Oh, and that's the thing. But I can see why. That husband, what did she call them? Her daddy, the one that what he said he raised her.
I'm sorry. My daddy just passed away, and my mom and my dad was married 48 years, baby. And I ain't never heard my mama call my daddy.
That was the first cringe, and then the second cringe was recently when she said he raised her. He helped raise her. Okay, girl.
But I know women that think like that. I know women that think like that. You know what I'm saying? That and raised them because they were just. But my thing is, girl, you met him when you was grown.
Apparently, they were friends first. They were friends, right?
But wasn't Monique married before Sydney?
Yes, she was. And she got divorced. And I think they were friends. And then, they started messing around or something.
Yeah, he was her manager. He was something, not her manager. He worked on her team, though. He was something.
That's just I don't know. But I can see why people don't like him. But that happened to Paula Jai Parker too. According to her, when she was on Hollywood Divas, I think it was Hollywood. I can't remember.
I didn't like her on there. I didn't like her on there, Queen.
Paula Jai, she's a little nutty. She's
crazy, and she was like
kind of screwy. She does.
She be doing like
that. The people them stopped messing with her when she started dealing with her husband. And let me tell you, look, she went from being in that movie, what was that, Hustle and Flow, which really was a big movie, blew up Taraji, you know what I'm saying? She went from being in that, and due to, I'm wondering, like, what was that man into that made everybody dislike him so much? And how do you allow this dude to pull you down so you in a motel with your kids? Like, I'm just like, with your child. I don't know. It was weird to me. It was like, come on now, you don't went from the big screen, like, I don't know, I don't.
But that's when let's look at that though. Let's break that down. So that's when this whole thing about money come into play, about women not making no money. Because we look at it like, dang, we watch these numbers. We know how many times we don't watch this on repeat. We know how many DVDs been, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been watching this on the outside. So we're thinking at some point, y'all, like, sis, you ain't got no money. Like, we don't understand. But y'all gotta remember too. Was it last year or the year before last when Fantasia had came out and was basically saying she was broke, like she ain't had no money. And we all like, Fantasia, how you don't have no money? Like, your shit is stay on repeat on almost every DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still in rotation. But
Yeah.
They not, you know what I'm saying? It's because they're thinking in their mind when they're looking at, oh, you're gonna give me $100,000 for this. That's what they're looking at. The $100,000. They're not looking at they're about to make $100 million on you. They just giving you a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You know what
And
I'm
then you got
saying?
to take that and disseminate it down to your team. So there's
Exactly.
that too.
So
So
you taking that $100,000,
right.
everybody that you done hired on the outside. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everybody you done hired on the outside of you, of what they want you to have, your family, you gotta sit up there and you gotta distribute that among them. So then
Right.
you're not really winning.
That's
It's
true.
just regular
That's
smuggler.
true.
And then you think like I look at like people like, you know, these young people, Krishan them. They buy all this jewelry, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Half of that shit ain't gonna be worth nothing because they're not even looking at making putting insurance on
Oh yeah,
them.
they need to be opening up businesses, and like you was about to say, get yourself some insurance, because best believe these companies, they got insurance on you.
Exactly.
Anything happens, they're covered. They get insurance on you the moment they start signing you the stuff. They get big policies on you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's crazy, girl. But let me get out of here. I'm about to eat. I'm
All
about to
right,
get the
sis.
food, get
Thanks
the
for
kid
coming
in
through.
the
I'm about to get up off of it too. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging down in the Moo Moo room.
Oh, of course. Anytime, girl. Anytime.
You
It
know,
was
for Talk
fun.
About It Tuesday. I said I'm gonna be consistent on 2024. You know, I'm be
Yes.
consistent. You know what I'm saying? Tuesdays
Come on,
and
guys.
Thursdays.
Yes. I like that.
And then I'm gonna do Tuesday, Thursdays. You know, sometimes I might come on a Saturday. Sometimes I might come on a Sunday. I'm gonna alternate that. But
Okay.
Tuesdays is my kind of gossip day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Thursday we gonna talk about some real life shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be just some real stuff. Feelings.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'll see y'all on Thursday then.
All right, love.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having
Thank you so much. Well, yeah, I appreciate everyone that came down here and hung out with you, girl, in the Moo Moo room. Shouts out to each and every one of y'all. Please, please like, comment, share, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't, please get in the Discord. And I also have a Patreon. Now, on my Patreon, there is receipts. That is where you will see uploads of everything that I own as far as receipts. So, if you want to get some unknown receipts, you know what I'm saying? I could give them away for free, but I said, why? Just go and subscribe to my Patreon, y'all. And you can be able to see good receipts. Krishan, Blueface, dating all the way back. So, if you and Carlissa, that's where I do all my little backup. You can, that's where we do that at. You know what I'm saying? So, that's it and that's all. If you are watching on any other besides Sister Girl in the Moo Moo Room, y'all, please head over to Sister Girl in the Moo Moo Room and hit that subscribe button. I am like 30 or 40 people away from being monetized on that channel or applying for monetization on that channel. So if you are watching this on replay, whatever, please, if you are not subscribed, please just hit that subscribe, help your sister out. If you have any channels or whatever, you can also leave them in the comments below up under this video. And you know, so that we can get on the train for creators in, you know, new channels and all that. You know what I'm saying? If you're an established channel, you don't really need my little subscribers or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? If you are a new and struggling channel, just like myself, you know what I'm saying? Just like Sister Girl, please, please, please leave your information. And I will really appreciate that, you know, so that we can eat, everybody can eat. You know what I'm saying? 2024, we want all our melanated creators to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, they get money off of us. They're getting money off of our entertainment. And we're going to entertain y'all. We want to eat steak and lobster too. You know what I'm saying? But with all that said, please, please, please subscribe, like, comment. Shout out to Unicorn, shout out to the Queen, shout out to Neth, shout out to Miss Beverly, shout out to Love Yasmin, shout out to it's a few people, other people came through, but shout out to all those that came through and engaged or whatever. Unicorn, I've been too busy over there uploading the receipts, but I would throw it, I'll send you the information. I don't know how yet. I have to get my daughter to put it, but I got you. I'll make sure that all the Patreon information is, because baby, when I say the receipts, child, I got stuff I ain't never put out. You know what I'm saying? You know, stuff I've been snapped up. So, it's your girl, Sister Girl. Yes, thank you, boo. Thank you for enjoying. Oh, thank you for enjoying the live with your girl, Sister Girl. We love you. And my Monique voice, I love y'all for real, my babies. I love her. She's so funny. And you know what? From the road, it's 2024. We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but we rarely omit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. The Queen Maya Angelou, I love you all. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
No, I'm perfect, so go ahead, drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off me. I got the plug, I made the call for me.